It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Yo. What up, Alex? Alex Prime here, waiting for the Xbox showcase.
Just getting ready for the 2020 July Xbox Game Showcase. Hosted by Jeff Keighley, King of Gaming, Master of Mountain Dew, the Duchess of Doritos.
Yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to see what they're gonna drop, man. They gotta.
Where do we watch this Keighley shit? I can't find his stream. Is it on Twitch?
Let's see.
Because I can see Xbox's one, but they have it set for 9. But I know it
The
starts.
blue one at the moment, the top side.
Starts-
I didn't know he was gonna have like a whole pre-show and all that.
Yeah, he has
I
like
know-
an hour pre-show.
I know IGN has a pre-show, but it's probably gonna be Ram talking about
Yeah. I don't know
stuff
about
unto
theirs.
themselves, I guess. Cause I know they started streaming. GameSpot streaming. The Game Awards channel is streaming.
Oh, that's what it is. Game Awards.
Yeah, I was gonna say theirs should probably be his.
There it is. Summer Game Fest Game Awards. Music. Watch it on Twitch, I suppose. I can't log into Twitch right now. See if I can log in here. What do you mean that's not my username? I don't like you right now, Twitch.
It's not your username anymore. You've been banned.
I guess.
You have talked badly about Alinity, therefore you are banned.
Oh my, I would never speak a word against her. She could throw a whole army of cats and I wouldn't say a damn word. 6-5, okay.
I missed the whole damn pre-show, man. I'm gonna have to try to get to work before the main starts.
Oh yeah. I don't know what he's showing on this pre-show because is he gonna show us the controller and like,
Yeah, I don't know. That's
what the hell? It's a whole hour
Yeah.
too. So I don't know what's going on with Keighley, but he's got all the hookups. Everyone wants Keighley to host their shit.
I would imagine it would just be kind of like meant to hype you up for the show and all that stuff.
I guess.
You get me? I mean, because like, it wouldn't make too much sense for them to like reveal anything too substantial on something that
Yeah,
not
that-
everybody's streaming.
It's exactly, especially something that's not their show. Like, why would they
Right.
give him the special stuff? It wouldn't make any sense.
Right.
Maybe they'll give his ass Battletoads or something.
Shit, Vero will be like, oh, stream over.
Keely is gone. Stream's done. I don't even need to watch Phil's show. Battletoads, baby. Wouldn't even be surprised. Man, I'm so pumped for Halo. I can't wait.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be good.
We
I said I'm not
5
really
years,
like that
man.
big of a
5
Halo
years
fan,
for a
but
good Halo.
yeah.
And you think they're gonna show some xCloud stuff? They said it's all
Well,
about games, but maybe they'll like.
yeah, it's
Maybe they'll list it if it's coming xCloud or something.
right. That's
Yeah.
what I'll be primarily interested in, just by virtue of. Well, I mean, supposedly they're saying that everything that's on Game Pass is going to be on Game Cloud just about.
Is that how it works? That's pretty
Just
cool.
about.
Yeah. Well,
I
especially
mean-
the first party stuff at least.
Well, they said like it's going to be like over 100 games or whatever. So I'm assuming that's most of the Game Pass.
Most of the
Library
Game Pass
to begin
library,
with.
Yeah, I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense as they're tying it.
The
in
only
with Game
thing,
Pass.
the only thing that may interfere with that theoretically is depending on what exactly the license agreement is with the devs.
Right.
You know, where you know, kind of like the same issue that GeForce Now had, except GeForce Now had like basically no agreement with anybody.
Yeah,
So,
they just kind of
when
put
they
their
put
shit
shit
wherever they
out-
wanted.
yeah. That's where they ran into trouble. And it's crazy too, because GeForce Now they even just took off a bunch of Bandai Namco's games.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah,
recently?
Tekken 7, Soul Calibur 6, a couple of the Dark Souls games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just removed them like last week.
Yeah, GeForce Now's having a tough time.
But then they added some more though too in addition. So it's weird, man. I'm assuming they probably removed those ones because I'm sure like those ones are like going to Game Pass and xCloud, so they probably didn't want them on both services at the same time. Because like Tekken 7's been on xCloud since the jump, since it first launched as a beta.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that like Bandai Namco, like I'd be willing to bet you it's probably one of those things where it's like they only want it on one thing at one time.
Yeah, like
You know?
GTA 5, they only had it on like Epic Game Store for like a month, and then
Right.
they took it out. It's
Right.
weird how they do this.
Yeah. But and it's one of those things where like what xCloud is doing with the whole, xCloud and Game Pass is that's a lot more akin to that whole Netflix of gaming type deal
Yeah.
than anything else. You know.
What's up,
It
Muhammad?
sucks too because I really like GeForce Now, man, because I love buying games on Steam and stuff, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
just,
the thing. I don't
they don't have
understand why
any
these publishers
support.
care so much because you already bought the game.
they're gatekeeping, man.
I guess I don't see why. It's not like it doesn't. affect
Intel's
them in
probably
any
giving
way.
them money or some shit. Like no,
No,
don't.
don't do it. Don't do it.
We need to sell hardware.
But you have to buy the game on the computer first, anyways.
Right.
So I don't know what the problem is. I think they're trying to find a way to double charge you,
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
which is sucky.
Yeah, it's trash, man.
Enough
I mean,
to
that's
pay
how it
twice
is.
For your own game doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
What the
that's
hell?
how that digital life is, though. So they have those EULAs and stuff that are a billion pages long that nobody reads. Like you verify that you have zero right to this game, even though you paid for it.
Man, it's gonna take
Click
them a while to
here to
catch up
play.
to streaming. Like streaming is just so new. Like a lot of these companies don't know how to handle it, especially if they're not the one
Right.
doing the streaming.
Yeah, exactly.
For some reason, they like think that their game's being stolen from them. I don't know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
I don't know. Boomer nonsense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good thing Killer Phil ain't like that.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer's out here saving gaming. I want want to see Keeley hold this controller in his hands and have just the pure essence of joy on his face, just like with that PlayStation controller.
You know, I do. You know, speaking of controllers, though, I'm wondering. I wonder if maybe he might show a little bit of the controller stuff then.
I'm thinking,
you know,
because
it's not
for PlayStation, right?
Yeah, well, because I mean, and it's also not necessarily like the Xbox. It's not like the old Xbox controllers aren't going to work with the new one too, you know. So
Yeah,
the new
they're
controller
forwards compatible.
isn't as big of a deal because it's going to have basically the same features. It's a slightly different form factor with
it's a
slightly different components.
Slightly different shape. It has the new
Yeah.
D-pad, like
Right.
kind of like the Elite D-pad, and then it has
Right.
the share button finally.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, so
That's the
maybe-
one thing I wish my Elite had is a dedicated share button.
Be convenient.
It is convenient, but I can still map the buttons to do other stuff. So it's not a big deal.
Right. I'm just talking about more so for like people that are casual and that, you know, they don't have like their whole stream set up and
Yeah.
all kinds of extra
Oh,
stuff. Where
that
they can just
share
stream
button's
on
a
the,
revelation, man. I use it all the time on the Switch Pro controller.
yeah.
That thing's the best. Catch all those hot memes from Paper Mario.
How are you liking Paper Mario anyway?
Oh, that's awesome. Except for the battle system. The battle system's terrible. It's so bad. Like, the further I get into the game, the more I actively, like, avoid battles.
Oh wow.
I, like, just run around the enemies because it's so bad. But, like, they actually have ways in the game where you can, like, basically just get the game to do the battle for you by paying the toads that you help. Like, because you're gonna
really?
you can find all these toads, right? And they watch you in the stands.
Yeah.
So, like, but you gotta pay them so that they cheer you on and they throw items at you and they'll actually, like, move the puzzle around so it's already set for you. I'm just like, I just fucking auto do it. I don't want to do nothing because it sucks so bad. So I just, like, pay these stupid ass toads. They give me items. They put all the enemies in the rows for me, and then I just beat them up and I go on my way.
That's pretty cool actually.
Well, because I swear the developers know that this battle system's not great. That's why that toad thing exists in the first place.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm
No, I
glad
mean
that's
even
there.
just the
Otherwise, I
concept
would've
though, like
dropped this game.
that concept of like, you know, people cheering you on and stuff and then throwing
That's cool.
shit
I
to
like
help
that.
you. That's
And you
neat.
can, like, you actually see the stands get progressively more filled as you collect more toads in the overworld.
That's pretty dope.
Because, like, in the first battle, you have nobody. There's just empty stands.
Right.
Yeah, and then as you
Because I've
progress,
seen
they
that a
start to
couple
fill
of
up.
times before. Like I remember, like probably the first time I seen that was on Xenogears, where like you get to that one point where you're fighting against the wise man and you're fighting in the big stadium or whatever. You're actually it's like a series of fights, it's like 4 or 5, and the crowd either cheers you and like heals you and shit between turns, or they like throw shit at you.
Right. That's
Depending
pretty
on
cool.
if they're rooting for you or not.
That kind of stuff is interesting.
Yeah. I like it. I like little things like that. You know, it's like it just adds a little bit more to the battle, like unto the battle itself, as well as like to the experience of like, oh, it makes sense, you know, because like that's what people would actually do.
Yeah. What the hell? People are watching on a different site here. Let me check this thing out. Summer Game Fest.
I'm looking at people having wars in the chat and all that stuff. PlayStation Forever, PS5 plus Xbox equals a bunch of blue and green hearts.
I'll watch this one instead. This one's faster for some reason.
Isn't it still like an hour?
Gears 6 and 7 or nothing.
Oh man.
Oh, like an hour?
What, they want Gears 6 and 7?
Killer Instinct 2.
We might get
Or-
something from Killer Instinct.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. I definitely mess with that.
Can you imagine if they bought the WB Studios, man? You could have Killer Instinct cross with
Ooh.
Mortal Kombat.
That'd be dope.
That would be
Yeah.
so cool.
I mean, like even years back, even though the game was terrible, that Mortal Kombat versus DC shit was pretty cool.
Mm. Oh, let me turn
It was not a good game though.
Not a good game.
Nah, I mean, it's okay. It's fun for a little while, but it's like the depth isn't there.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's one of those games like where like you play it for a couple of days and then after that it kind of gets old. And like the system that they had there was like this one portion of it where it's like in the middle of a battle you could like knock somebody off a ledge and then you'll actually jump after them and you'll be fighting in midair and shit. And so it's almost like it's like quick time event versus quick time event where it's like one of you's trying to hit the other one and the other one's trying to block it.
Yeah.
Where it's cool, it's just that they didn't quite pull it off, so like the timing on it is weird and it's kind of janky, so it's like it doesn't, you don't get the, it's like it takes more away from the fight than it adds to it.
That's kind of
So
weird.
yeah, so it doesn't, like it's cool from a cinematic perspective. Like if you're watching somebody play, you're like, oh shit, that's dope, because that's like, it's like a movie fight going on in front of you between a DC character and a Mortal Kombat character, but like actually playing it is not fun.
Just maybe good for watching.
Yeah.
Oh, Keely's coming soon. I just want to show up on stream wearing a Kojima hat or something.
Wearing that shirt.
Oh yeah.
Just running.
Just like a huge picture of Kojima on his chest.
Oh yeah.
That's what we need, man. That's what we need. Oh, what did I just open?
Directed by Kojima, produced by Kojima,
Hey,
written by Kojima.
Thanks for the host, Peach. Boom, boom, boom. This presentation brought to you by Kojima. That man loves Kojima. Very, very much. Boom, boom. You hear like Kojima basically slandered the PS4 version of Death Stranding after the PC one came out.
Oh no, what did he say? What'd he say?
Basically saying how like it's like the non-HD version, basically.
Oh shit! Like, this did not truly match my vision. Finally, with the power of PC,
Oh, man.
my vision can be truly realized.
After all the defending those dudes did for him, and then he just threw them under the
Man.
bus. Man. That's so
He
funny.
shit. He jumped in the bus and then drove the shit over.
Shit, here we go.
SummerGameFest.com.
Xbox Game Showcase.
Yeah, I'm stuck at work, so.
Oh, you're working. There's
Hello,
Jeff.
Yeah.
everybody. It's Jeff Keeley, and
What up, Jeff
welcome
Keighley?
to this special Xbox Game Showcase and our pre-show here, leading up to
So
the
that
main
makes you guys
showcase
get
that
true.
happens in 1 hour at the top of the next hour.
Headphones,
Welcome to
what is
YouTube
he
Gaming
talking
and our
about?
exclusive coverage. This obviously is a different year for all of us in 2020, and normally every year I love getting together with everyone around the world to watch all the E3 events, but
Let's go.
this year, of course,
Keighley.
given where the world's at, we're
Oh,
doing
yeah,
things
Splinter Cell,
virtually.
get that one.
Before we get into this, I certainly want to acknowledge everything that
Oh,
is
for
still
good. Splinter
happening
Cell would
around
be
the
really
world
cool.
with the COVID pandemic,
Yeah, people should make that.
and certainly hope everyone is safe and feeling okay today and excited about video games, which I think have been a source of comfort for many of us in 2020.
Man, I feel
So
bad for
today
people
is
that
really
don't play
about
video games during this
celebrating
pandemic. What
games
are they
and the
doing all
future
day?
of games and where games are
No, they
going
make YouTube videos.
in the future. You know, this is
And
still
people play
a
about
big year for games,
Ah, yes,
and that
of
new
course.
consoles are launching.
Yeah.
And today
Oh, was
is
there a new
all
direct
about
coming?
Xbox
direct coming
and
too?
the Xbox
Xbox
Series
just
X,
dropped
which is
something.
coming
We
out
need
this
some
holiday
from
season.
Nintendo.
Although today
They
is
cry
less
about-
about
then they
hardware
cry about
and
the
is going to
mini
be
direct,
more
even
about
though
the
they say
games.
it's
And in
what
our
it's
pre-show,
about.
we've got a lot of
Clear
great
as
guests
day.
joining us to preview what we
man.
expect from
Oh,
Xbox.
yeah, it's
So,
a,
We
like,
also
I
have
don't
some
get
world
what
premieres
those fools
and some great new
expected
game
from the
stuff to
direct.
show you guys.
Yeah,
as
it's just
well.
a part-
Mini.
The
That was
Xbox
about
Yeah.
Series
The
Series
last
X,
one.
of course,
Yeah,
is
it's like-
last year at the Game
partners.
Awards.
It's 'cause
when
they
we
hyped
revealed
themselves
the
up on these
Xbox
stupid
Series
rumors
X
all
hardware
day.
on
Yeah.
stage.
They're
Like,
gonna
oh my
say
god,
our
new
partner.
F-Zero and a new
Miss
Donkey Kong
memories
and a
of
new...
thousands of people together and the
It's like,
excitement
Oh,
no,
of
this
those
shot
are
shit
third
has-
party, yeah, but
announcement
sometimes
last year.
they show it
That
anyway.
was such a special moment that no one had any clue it was about to happen.
Like, they're just
and
gonna do
we
like a
revealed the
fucking
hardware
Steve
there.
Jobs one more thing.
But of course, everyone
Yeah.
wants to know
Oh,
about
by the
the
way,
games that are going to
we're
run on
dropping
the
this
system.
hot shit
And
on you.
today is
Yeah,
all
we
about a
never-
game that
Direct
was
Mini.
sort of mentioned in that teaser. Halo.
I can't even
Halo
believe they
Infinite.
showed
We are going to
Shin Megami
get a
Tensei
first
5 in a
look
mini. Like,
at the
you would
gameplay
think
of
they
the
would
campaign
wait
of
for a
Halo
real
Infinite
direct to show
in
that
the
game.
Xbox Game
Yeah.
Showcase.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
then
something
again,
that we're all
it's
very
that's like the
excited to
real
see. I'm sure we'll
platform
be
for it. That's
talking
the whole
about that
point of the mini.
a
And
lot
also,
over
like,
the
that's a
next
good way to
hour.
start off the
And
minis
Xbox has
too, because
already
now
said
people
we're not going to
understand.
hear
That
a
you
lot
might
get
about
something
hardware
big.
today. We don't
Yeah,
expect to hear
big time
the
third
release
party
date for
type
Series
thing.
S.
Yeah.
We don't expect to hear about pricing. It really
Yeah,
is
the
going to be a
Japan one,
showcase
And it
Yeah,
all
also
about games and
separates
focused a lot more on their
third from
first
first
party
party too
studios,
when it
meaning
comes to the
games that are
Nintendo
coming
Direct, so that
exclusively
it's one of those
to the
things where it's
Xbox
like
ecosystem,
with the main
which of
Nintendo
course
Direct,
includes
you can
Game
get both
Pass
first and third party
PC,
stuff.
Yeah.
But
and
for the
xCloud.
minis, it'll be
There's
literally
a lot
a
to
straight
talk
up
about
a
kind of what
publisher
Xbox is
showcase
doing with
of a
gaming and
game
their
that they
approach.
want to
I
have
like the
specific
idea
We've
of
got
that.
some
attention
world
on.
premieres
It's
for you. We've
important
got
for
a
them
lot
to
of guests,
show
so
the
let's get
third-party
ready for the
support that they
countdown
get.
here. 58
Right.
minutes
Well,
away
that-
from
on
the
it is
show.
good.
Before
Exactly
we get to
that,
our first
as
world
well
premiere,
as the
though,
fact that
we're
they
welcome
they
some
don't
panelists to
some
talk
of the
about what
third
we're
party games you don't
expecting
necessarily
today
want
from
crammed
Xbox.
into a
So
Nintendo
first up,
Direct amongst a
Exactly.
bunch of other
Yeah.
games.
Everybody,
You want
Jack
to just kind of
Septiceye.
stand on
Jack,
its
welcome
own,
to
So
the
so
they
that
don't
show.
get
people are like,
lost in the
oh
shuffle.
shit.
It's good to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
here.
because otherwise it's like
Thankfully,
you have
great
to
to be
you have
here.
to like have a
Early in the
notepad out, be
morning
like,
in
oh shit,
Los
I want to
Angeles.
get that
We've
game, I
also
want to get
got
that game.
Lauren
Oh wait,
Simon
what was that
here.
other game?
Lauren,
Shit, I
how
can't
are you?
remember what the name of it was.
But I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing fantastic. Good to see you as well. And finally, we've got a
Well, like
guy
I had a
who
backwards cap,
who
you
got
know,
to
he's
go up to
serious.
Microsoft and check
Yeah, I
out
didn't
the
see him.
Xbox Series
I
X
just seen the
hardware
chick.
before lockdown.
Yeah,
Austin
yeah, he was
Evans.
before
Austin.
her.
Oh,
good to have
Austin.
you
Oh,
with us,
Evan,
man.
Austin Evans
Hey
is here.
Jeff, thanks for having me, man.
Hey guys, it's
Yeah, great to have
Austin.
all you guys.
Yeah,
here. So
I'm disappointed he
let's kick
didn't
things off here by
introduce himself
talking
like that.
about
Yeah, what's going
what
on
we
here?
want to see
Is that
from
only for the
Xbox
videos?
today.
Yeah.
You know, they had an event back in May. That
I don't
people
know these
wanted to
other two
see
guys. I
even
just know
more,
Austin Evans.
From they wanted to see
I've seen
know,
the
more
Jacksepticeye
gameplay, more games. They wanted
before.
to see Halo. They're going to
I
deliver
know
that
I've seen him
today.
before. Maybe I've like
What
watched
are
a
your
video of his.
expectations
I've never seen this
as,
Lauren
as
side shit
fans of
before.
games? What do you want to see at
Maybe
the top
she's
of the
an
hour from
Xbox
Xbox? Let's
YouTuber.
start with you,
Check.
Jack.
Lauren.
Well, I mean, the big elephant in the room, the big chief elephant in the room, is everyone just wants to see Halo
Oh, shit,
Infinite.
she's got 4
And
million
I'm really curious because I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but this
Big
this one
time.
has kind of gotten me intrigued and excited. So I'm curious to see about that. I want to see more Hellblade 2 if we're going to get some of that, because when we saw that trailer at the Game Awards and we were sitting in that theater and that music kicked in and rocked everyone's socks, I was really
Couple
impressed
plays
with
app
that and seeing what the
game. Do
hardware
not
could kinda
download these
do
cute games. They're
in
actually
engine
haunted.
there.
Weirdest
I'm a
Instagram
sucker for
filters.
FromSoft
Cell phone
games.
stuff.
My
Yeah.
heart's going to be broken when
Maybe
we don't
she's
see
there for
Elden Ring
xCloud.
today, but it's been so long
Yeah.
since it was announced.
could
I need
be.
to see it somewhere and see that it still exists. And as long as
Yeah,
I
she's
get a
like
good
she's very
world
much on
premiere,
that kind
I'll
of.
be happy.
Oh wait,
Kinda
we
like-
got the world
It's like
premiere voice
it
guy
looks like she
actually
makes
doing
like
the
kind of
voice
like a
here
lot
when we
of
come to our first
my
non-gamer
God.
content and then
It's
mixes
crazy.
in a little bit of
Take
gaming
care of you.
stuff.
Yes, as you said,
She's
Everyone's
she has
in
like Tomodachi
everyone
Life
would love to see Elden Ring.
videos
Everyone
and
would
stuff.
love to see new game announcements.
Gotcha
too.
stories in a nutshell. Yeah,
you
so she
mentioned
plays
Halo.
gotchas. So.
Lauren, is that the big thing for you? Like seeing Halo? What are you excited?
Oh
to see?
damn.
No,
She
so I
Rock said
feel
they
like
brought
Halo
the
was like my
influencers,
first
the fake
introduction
penis
into
suckers in.
like
God
first-person
damn.
shooter games, and when I actually did not play them because I'm horrible at them. But that was like my first. It holds a special place in my heart because like that was the first
What's
time
this guy's
realizing
name
I was
again?
terrible at them.
Jacksepticeye.
I'm really excited. I'm big into
Jacksepticeye,
like
let's see.
psychological horror games. So the
I know I've
medium
seen
I
him
really,
before
really want to see
somewhere.
more about. I want to see
He looks
gameplay. They
familiar.
haven't told us a whole
Yeah, he's
lot
like he
about
did
it.
like Last
but
of Us
I'm
playthroughs,
living for it,
Ghost,
like the
Ghost of
Silent Hill music,
Tsushima.
everything.
Yeah, so
And
he's a
Everwild
real
is the
good.
other one I'm really interested for, like
He
to see more
plays the
about, 'cause
AAA's. He's
both
got
of
Death
those are kind
Stranding
of a mystery. I
playthroughs,
haven't seen much on them.
Doom Eternal.
Oh, that's
so
great
he
because
does
as you
it.
said, there are lots of other games across the studios. Everwild that they teased last year at EXO from Rare
Batman
looked
Arkham
really interesting.
VR.
I agree. Hopefully, we'll get to see something on that. Tim Schafer's got.
And then, of course, Austin is
Psychonauts
the
that,
tech
They
guy.
acquired that
Yep.
studio. Hopefully,
And
there'll
he
be an
got to
update
tear
on that
apart the
one.
Xbox.
And they said
The
Microsoft's
freaking
got so many
tech, what
studios,
you
so
call
many
it, hype
games,
beast.
Oh, yeah.
across the portfolio that I think we'll get. Hopefully, some
Hey
game
guys, here's
announcements
this
and also
really
some
expensive
updates on
shit
those
that you
existing
lust
ones.
after.
Hey
You
guys,
can't
your
afford
life's
it.
The
meaningless
few people I
without
think
this
in the
product.
world that got to check out Series X. I remember you did sort of you got to check out Gears, how that was looking on the hardware and everything like that. So you have a really interesting perspective on this. What do you want to see at Xbox?
Keely's actually showing anything. I think he's
So,
just
I
talking
mean,
about the show.
I love the nerdy
Yeah,
details,
probably.
right?
He
I want
cons
to see
everyone.
the 120
He just
FPS, and
hyping.
the
Yeah, he's a
HDR,
hype
and
beast.
all
Hype
the
beast.
ray tracing.
I mean, he's
I'm
got the
really
hype beast
interested in
on.
kind of like what this next generation is able to do as far as pushing the envelope forward, right? I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be all over Halo. I really want to see what
What
they're
I'm
able
still
to do,
curious
especially
about, I
considering
mean, I
that that's
wouldn't
gonna be a
necessarily
game
expect
that
it
will be
on this because
Xbox
this is
One
what's
and sort
for
of
games
Yeah, this
specifically.
looks like it's just a
Series X
prediction
and kind of seeing
show.
how they're able to stretch
Yeah.
that. And I'm definitely
Would I
a
be
huge
curious
fan of
though,
the
like
Forza
for the
franchise,
for the
right?
main
And that's
show,
sort of been
is
Yeah.
if
really,
they
when you
might
look back at the
hint at
Xbox One
anything
generation
with
for me,
regards to
I
a
have
Series
definitely spent more
S.
time
Because
playing.
we have like
Nah,
zero
they
info
already
on
came
that.
out and
Horizon
said there's
games
no hardware,
more than anything
nothing
else,
else.
right? So that's
games.
definitely
Okay,
has like
okay,
a special
okay.
place in
I
my
didn't
heart
I didn't
from the
realize they
gaming
like made
side.
it
But
official.
what
Yeah,
I'm
like
really
what's
curious
his face?
about
Greenberg came
is
out and
getting a
said
really
it's
good
just
look
about
at
games.
kind of what this new
I got
slate
you.
is
So
gonna
like
kind of
next
look
month,
like,
I'm
right? I mean,
assuming is
obviously,
when
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
a
You,
bunch of
you
games
can
that
probably
are coming
expect
out
it for
for the
next
holiday
month. Hardware
season.
stuff.
I'm
Gotcha.
assuming we're probably going to
Yeah,
see
'cause I'm
some
curious
games
about
kind
that,
of
'cause, like,
teased for the
'cause-
next maybe
The whole
year or
thing,
two
like
or
even
whatever
with
the case
xCloud,
is.
they're
But I really
talking,
want
they're
to see a
talking
good
about the
sense
fact
of
that they're going to
what the
upgrade all the
Xbox
blades
Series
from
X is capable
One
of,
S
right? I've
to
seen little
Series
bits and
X, which
pieces.
is a big
I got to
jump.
try a couple of
Like
tech
I would
demos.
have thought
I know the
that
specs.
for
I
a
know all
cloud
the
streaming
kind of
service,
the
they would have
basic
gone
stuff.
with the
But what I really
weaker
want to do
hardware
is
as
kind of see
opposed to
how
the
all
stronger
of that
one.
comes
Yeah,
together.
Because
not,
one,
you're not
brings
really
what
one-
pushing
next
graphics
generation's
on
all
streaming
about.
anyways.
that
No, I think
as
that's
well
a
as the
great
fact that
point.
like you
It's,
want to
you know,
entice
they
people
keep
to
saying how
actually buy the
powerful this
hardware.
console is.
That
Like, we want
also,
to see that
You
yeah.
get what
power,
I'm
right?
saying?
And see
Whereas
what
if
this
you're
is
just
able
paying
to
a
do.
monthly
And
fee, then it would make
Microsoft's
sense, you know, to be
philosophy
like, oh,
on
okay, well you get like kind of
Xbox that
the
Phil Spencer
you get the
has
taste, you get
expresses,
you
know,
get the
very
light
different
taste
from
of what we have to
PlayStation.
offer.
Is they're
experience, you
saying
gotta
that
get
all these
this.
games are going to
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
you today conceivably will still
That's-
work on your
so they
current
actually said they're
Xbox,
upgrading
will
it
work
to the
on
X?
PC, and they might,
That's
you know,
yeah,
they work
that's
better
what's
on
in
the
the
new
official
Xbox. But
releases
I'm
and
curious
stuff.
for you guys.
That's impressive.
You know, how does that affect your sort of
Yeah, because you would
decision
think they
on what
would
you're going
change
to
it
do
to
with
the lock
Xbox? Like,
card.
what's going to cause you
Yeah.
to want to upgrade to the next system?
There must
Because
be a
it's
reason
different.
for it.
That, you know, Halo, as you said, will work
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
on, if you have an Xbox right now, to work on the current
It's
system.
probably like
So
probably
I assume part
in
of
one
what
way
they
it
have to
might
show
be
today
like
is why
for
it's going to be
future
even better
proofing
on the
and
next
or
one.
maybe like if that for the ones that they're
Yeah, I
using
think
on the
for-
cloud, maybe
That's
some of
more
that processing power can be
Yeah,
utilized
I think for me,
to
what I like
reduce
most
latency
about the
Yeah.
as
Xbox that
as
kinda
opposed
sits
to
at-
like
in
pure
my
graphical
house is,
performance.
like we always get Sony with their exclusives.
Because that's
and
the
I
thing,
would love
like
to
when
see
you're
some
talking
really
about like
cool
servers,
exclusives come out of
it's slightly different.
Microsoft
That's a big
today.
part of
It's
it. Like
the thing that people
like
keep
I listen
talking
to the
about all the
Stadia
time. But
cast
I
guys,
love
and they're talking about a lot
the
of
kind
times
of
like, with the
home
regards to the
entertainment
fact that when
aspect
you
of
have
my
something on a
Xbox.
server,
I
you can
love
do
the
things
kind of
that
UI
local
and
hardware
the-
can't.
Right.
So it's like you
speed
can
of the
actually
system and kinda sitting down,
put
I use
certain
it for everything.
resources
I only use
towards
my PlayStation
different
for
things.
gaming, but I really
You know,
use my
so
Xbox
I'm
for
assuming that
almost
that would be
everything.
part of
I
it, just
watch
like
Netflix on
making
it, I watch
the cloud
movies,
streaming
and I play my
more
4K
akin to a
Blu-rays and
local
everything on it
experience as
because
opposed to
my
just you know
PlayStation couldn't
giving
do
you an
that.
Xbox
So
in the cloud
I'm
that
really
just
curious to see
is
how
you know
they evolve kind of
Yeah,
like
'cause
like
it's
you're
not
like you're
natively-
VPNing into
make
it
it
or whatever.
snappier and
Yeah, like,
faster,
I'm
and how
sure
you're able
the
to
Series
switch
X
between games
is
on the fly and being
faster in
able
a
to
way that
have
they can
all of those
reduce
old
latency. That has
games
to be a
be
reason why they would
playable
do
on
that.
the new one. They keep
Otherwise,
talking
they
about
could
backwards
basically just keep it
compatibility
on the
a lot,
existing
and how that's a
hardware.
big factor
Right,
for
right.
them.
Well, because like
And I'm
even for
curious to
instance,
see
like
how
if you
far
if
that
you're
goes
running
and how many
a
games
game
you can
at
really
like higher
play
frames
with
per
that, and
second,
how far they're
Yeah.
pushing it. and
that'll
stuff like
that'll reduce your
Game Pass
latency
has
over
come
the
out,
cloud
and it's-
also.
Exactly.
Even
it's
if
kind of
you're
a game
even if
changer,
the
'cause
screen
there's so
you're
many
watching
times
it
when I
on
just go
isn't
on
at that
and I
frames
don't
per
want to buy a
second,
new
even if
game,
it's
but
just at 30 or
Game
60,
Pass is a
but
good
their
way of
game
kind of
is
trying it out
rendering
and
everything at that
testing it and
FPS.
just downloading it there and playing straight away. And I really love that aspect. So I want to see how far
See
they
if that's
push
the
that. And
case. It's like,
xCloud, I
that's cool
think,
that they're actually
is what their
continuing to
trump card will
improve
be this
xCloud.
time. At least for me
Yeah.
personally, the
That's
way I
basically going to be the best
consume
streaming
the
platform.
media on my Xbox.
Yeah.
think
I mean, it's
that's
not
clear at
entirely
this point.
surprising to me though, too,
Yeah, no, I
just
think
because
that,
of the
as you
fact
said,
that
the
like
Game
they make
Pass
so
is
much
another big
money
part
on
of
their
it. That, you
Azure
know, a
stuff.
lot of these games
So
now
they
Yeah.
already
as
have
part
that
of Game
big ass
Pass, like Microsoft has
infrastructure, and
said,
they already
you know,
have
all
the
their
knowledge
first-party
base
titles are
to
in
make it
Game
work.
Pass,
So
and that
it's
I
just
think
really
lets
just
people
about
sample
applying
more
it to
games,
gaming
right?
as
It's no
opposed
longer like
to
you have to spend
you know
$60
business aspects.
to play everything. Austin, I wanted to ask you about the specs and the, you know, the frame rates and all that type of stuff. You know,
Yeah, this
you
looks
live
like
in
it's
the
just a
world
talk
of
show.
tech
Keely,
and, you know,
scumbag.
RDNA architectures and
Where's our
whatnot. Like,
controller?
what do you
Where
think,
you basically
what does that all
sucked
mean
off
to the
the
gamers? Like,
PS5
how do you think the
controller live
games
on
are
air?
going to be different? Or what are the things we should look for here in, you know,
Had the-
ray
had the,
tracing and things like that? Like, what do you think are going to be
OJ
some of the
phase
big
during it.
leaps that
Yeah,
we're going
right?
to see in some of these games, hopefully, today?
So I think the interesting way of looking at sort of the previous generation, sort of Xbox
Over
One,
Fox.
PS4, going
Is that
into
his
this new
website or
generation,
Fucking
is
G-Rock,
that
are they
it's a
showing
much
stuff
more
here? We just
well-rounded
listen to
package,
these
right?
guys
So you look
talk.
at something like the Xbox Series X, spec-wise, it is
I think they're
equivalent to
just
a
talking,
very
man.
high-end gaming PC. That's not something we've seen in the console space for a long time, right? You look at the Xbox One, it had good graphics, right? It was able to provide some really
AMD
impressive
selling
games. You look
chips
at
to
something like
both of them.
Red Dead 2 running on an original
I can't
Xbox
wait till
One.
we
It's
get
really
these new
impressive that
graphics
that was
cards.
able to be sort of
Yeah, man.
accomplished.
I'm looking.
Like,
I'm
if
looking
this is
forward
how
to see what.
powerful the
With
consoles
the Series
are,
X, we
like,
have now
Yeah.
the
new
SSD,
graphics
which I
cards are
think
gonna be
people are going to
crazy.
very quickly get
Yeah.
used to. Not minute load times, but you know, a
'Cause
few
I was
second
seeing
load
something
times.
like the
But also you have
3080
that really
supposed to be
powerful
20%
CPU, which is
more
going to
powerful
enable
than the
these bigger
2080
open
Ti.
worlds, sort of more interesting looking physics. And then you have on the graphics
That
side
would
not only
be
sort of more
nuts.
detailed things.
That
Yeah.
would
I
mean,
think
like,
the
basically
higher
a
frame rates are something that,
3070 would
especially as more
match
and
a
more TVs are
2080
developing
Ti.
that sort of tech, that
Right.
people are going to
And
really
a
start to appreciate.
3060 would
But also these new
be
features
in
like
and
ray
around
tracing,
a
right, which is just going to
2080,
help ground these
nuts.
worlds in a much more
Yeah.
sort of realistic sort of
If it all
location.
scales
Like I guess
properly.
for me, it's more
Right.
about making the console a much more complete package, right? You're
I wanna
not
see
sort of
some, like-
sacrificing because
I
you're
still don't see the
I mean,
benefits of ray
Nvidia
tracing
definitely got to
like
bring
another
some
your
heat
game.
though,
Xbox or
for
anything,
real.
like, you're
Just
gonna be getting a
because
very similar
like,
level of
they
performance.
gotta
And
compete
a
with
lot
these
of cases,
consoles now and
something like
everything.
the
There's a lot of
Series X
people
would be
that
significantly
They
might
basically
have
have
older
no choice.
hardware that
any other
don't
gaming
want to
device in your
necessarily
home.
upgrade or whatever, and they
Yeah.
might just
Yep.
say like,
All
"Oh,
right.
I
Well,
might
hopefully
just,
we're
might
going
as
to
well
get to
just
see
put my
some
money
of
here
that.
instead or whatever."
Lauren, you get
like
the last
AMD
word here.
finally
Anything you're
make a-
hoping is
made a
a
big jump.
surprise today? You talked about some of the games we know
Yeah.
about, like like the
I'm
media.
more excited for the new
Everwild, anything
AMD
that you're
cards, 'cause I usually
secretly
buy
hoping
AMD
they
stuff,
show
but,
here in some way.
Yeah, I have 5700 XT, so I want.
Yeah, I'm
You
definitely
know, I
curious
was
about that
looking
too. You know?
Yesterday to see if there was
Big
anything I
time.
could think of
Because like
that
they
like
better
exactly what
offer
they're gonna do.
surprise me with.
similar or obviously more powerful
I've
versions
personally
for the
been more of
PC
like
that's inside the
PC
Xbox or
gamer,
PS4.
Yeah,
PlayStation.
yeah.
So if they can surprise me and pull me in with more like Xbox
Dude,
exclusive,
just probably doing a lot of
exclusives,
talking.
I
Yeah.
mean, Game Pass has been a game changer for me. I've been using that a lot lately.
Hey,
So
let's
just
go,
like
Game Pass,
bringing me into that
baby.
ecosystem, if they can do that, like then they've surprised me. So
No, and that's part of what they're trying to do here. Is you
Yeah.
said, you know, you can play all this stuff on your PC, you can play, you know, on your phone via XCloud, and like, you know,
Oh, I
bringing
guess
more
she
games
plays
to
the
more
Xbox
people.
Game
So
Pass games
I said,
on her
hopefully
phone?
we'll see
That's
a
what she
bunch of
does?
games today, right? And we know Halo is going to be a big
Oh
focus.
yeah, so I mean, we
but
kind of
obviously
guessed it
they've
even,
got a
but
lot of
even
other things to
with-
She
without.
basically
let
just
that out.
confirmed
All
it,
right, well,
yeah.
thanks, Lauren, Austin, and
I mean, that
Jack.
makes
We
sense
will,
because like
see
that, like
you
she
guys,
she would
later.
be
We'll
almost
all
like
be
that
watching
gateway
live.
thing where it's
Yeah,
like,
she's
hey,
a,
you
she's
know,
a good
have
gateway into
some
cell
special
phone
world
Xbox.
premieres
Yeah,
throughout
right,
this
right.
show.
So
We've
so
got
it's
a
like the whole
number. I think
thing
we've
is
got
like
over
she you know
like a
plays
half
mobile
dozen things
games or
we're gonna
whatever,
show
and
you
then she's
guys
like,
over the
oh
next,
well, like look,
45
Well, look
minutes
what they
here.
did
Give you
here.
a
console
Because like
games on
she's
of
the
some
she's
stuff
the cell
that
phone
will be
person.
coming
They
to
brought
Xbox,
they
and
brought
we're going to start right
Austin
now
for the PC stuff,
with this world
and then the
premiere
other guy, I
announcement. Check
assume
it out.
he's a console guy.
yeah, just straight up regular
Yeah.
gamer.
World Pro. Oh, he is actually showing stuff. Okay. Square Enix. Dragon Quest?
You're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
Oh shit, Jeff Crack.
Run!
And will bring naught but misery to our realm.
Send it back to the east!
To take the sword in hand once more.
Oh, they're bringing Dragon Quest 11 to Xbox?
Yeah, it gotta
That's
be.
almost like that's like a good show.
どうも、ゲームデザイナーの堀裕二です。
Yuji
これ
Horii.
は
1986年に日本で第一
34
世ドローン
years.
クエストというロールプレイングゲームを発売して、
Up by again.
今年で34周年を迎え
They'll
ました。
probably all be put on Game Pass because like most of these Japanese games go straight to Game Pass.
Xbox プラットフォームで発売され、さらに
Yep, there it is
hopefully
via Game Pass.
There it is.
Awesome.
なんと Xbox にドローンクエストが初登場ということで、僕も大変嬉しく思います。今日は皆さんにドローンクエスト 11S の魅力を紹介していきたいと思います。ドローンクエスト
That's
では
awesome. Good job,
自分
Phil.
自身が主人公になって魅力あふれる仲間と共に世界を救う壮大な冒険のために出ます。
That sword looks
冒
legit.
険の舞台はロテゼタシアというさまざまな地形がある広大な世
Amazu
界
and
です。
Nia swear up and down this is like the best
街は武
RPG.
器を買ったりクエストを受けたりできる冒険の拠点です。重要な話
Yeah,
も
I haven't
聞
had
ける
a
でしょう。
chance to actually play it yet.
Mhm.
But I mean, Dragon Quest in general is a great
バト
RPG.
ルでは
Like, it's a great
戦
series.
士や魔法使い、盗賊、舞踏家などキャラクターの特性を生かした戦術で戦います。出現するモンスターも
And seeing like what they've done is like they've kept up like the classic turn-based
今戦
style,
闘してい
you
る
know,
スタイ
whereas
ル
kind
は
of Final Fantasy's kind of gone away from it.
Yeah.
なんですよ。
You know, so Dragon Quest
They
is
kinda
like it
cornered
feels
the
that.
record on it now.
Yeah, yeah. Like when you talk about like the premier role-playing game experience, Dragon Quest
過去のシリーズと
is pretty much where it's at.
サブクエストなどのやり込み要素も満載です。いよいよ Xbox プラットフォームに登場する日本の RPG の王道ドローンクエ
Oh,
スト
it's the S version, the
お楽しみ
definitive
くだ
one.
さい。
I thought that was for Switch only. That's what I
発
was
売は
told.
2020年
Oh.
12月4日です。それではまた。
December 4th. That's good.
I was told only Switch gets that. That's why they had to wait so long. That's what I was told. Hmm.
Well, I'm definitely playing now.
You know, I wonder if they're not.
Can you imagine
Dragon
Keely
Quest
back
coming
on
for
screen?
the
Like, what
first
was that
time
weeb
to
shit?
Xbox, and now we're gonna get right into another
looks
world
real
premiere.
excited.
This is a brand new game announcement. A
Good job,
smaller
Keely.
team and
Welcome
studio that has a new title to announce today on the pre-show. So take a look at this.
Oh, another world premiere. World premiere. Ooh, a shooter. Is this a Terminator?
Sounds a little bit like it.
Oh shit. Helicopters and tanks. multiplayer only game.
What the hell? You got mechs?
Yeah, it's mechs that are fighting. There's a
Bro, I
damn
wanna play as that
Mechazoid
mech.
dragon.
I wanna freaking have a sword mech.
Ex-Mecha.
Exomecha.
Exo-Mecha. Alright, that look cool.
And it's like an omega symbol, so Exomecha is
Yeah.
how you pronounce
All right,
it.
that's Exomecha, a brand new free-to-play game.
Latency
coming,
says that means
in late
PlayStation got cucked
September.
out of the
it's a
S
free-to-play.
version.
We do have more news.
Poor
games and some cool
PlayStation.
stuff. We've got something very cool to wrap up the pre-show as our last premiere that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So stick around, and of course, at the top of the hour, we're going to get a look
game.
at a lot of the first-party games from Microsoft, including
It has
the
a kind of
world
free-to-play
gameplay
vibe to it.
debut of
Yeah.
Halo Infinite. Right now, though, we're going to turn to our second panel to preview what we're hoping, all our hopes and dreams for Xbox today. Joining me first off is Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps. Aaron, you ready for blanks?
Oh, dude, you're way ahead of me, brother. I was all blinked up, and you just brought.
I was gonna say,
the heat.
I say
Waited all
blinks.
summer for this moment. Will the time sweeper return? All right.
Discount
good to have you with us, Aaron.
Transformers game.
We've got Danny O'Dwyer from No
Man, I
Clip.
want a
Hey,
real
Danny, how you doing?
Transformers
Hey,
game. That
how you doing, man?
Cyberverse
Yo,
game
Yo,
is
that'd
terrible.
be badass, man.
Aaron
Honestly,
to get
real
his
shit.
blinks.
Like,
He's been waiting
that's,
for
that's something that's
was
definitely
it a month since we talked on
like a
PlayStation?
real deal
You know,
Yeah.
forget all these.
You
all
can,
these
Oh, I
like,
just
it's
want
like you have-
Transformers
these new games
Devastation
and all
2,
their
man.
acquisitions are gonna do.
The hell
It's all
Activision.
about the blinks.
where it's
Bring
like you
back
have
the
kind
time
of like an
sweeper,
open
right?
world or
That's
whatever. You
clearly
can
the
transform
closer of the
between
show, right? You must know
the stages or
something.
whatever.
Yeah,
Finally,
that would
we've
be
got
in the middle
Alana
of
Pierce
the
joining us.
the
Hey,
world.
Alana.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, it's
I'm
Alana.
doing
But
great.
Zen just
All right, you're
changed
all
his pants
chipper,
right now.
ready to go. This is Xbox.
What?
Um,
Alana's
gonna
on
be
stream?
hopefully
Alana, live? Can I talk to her?
So we joked about
So what
blinks,
did that
but
mean?
Xbox has
Hold on.
a lot of franchises, a lot of history in gaming over the past 20 years. I'm going to open with the same question I had for the last panel. What are your hopes? What are your expectations? What do you want to
Oh
see
Lord,
from
Super Nerd always
Xbox
trying to
in this
damage
next
control.
hour that's
Never
gonna,
trust Square Enix when they
convince
say
you
anything.
that they've got a lot of great stuff.
Salt
and,
is real.
charting the future of gaming. Aaron, let's take blinks off the table. Beyond that, what else?
Man, I want Jet Force Gemini.
Well, you know, if I'm gonna be honest, man,
Y'all
I
ever
wanna
play
know
that
what
one?
the heck's going on with
What
Exomecha?
game?
Because that
Jet
like,
Force Gemini is
I was
on
not
N64.
expecting
Oh, yeah, I still have
something
that.
like
I
that.
can
Yeah,
tell.
yeah.
Holy
Got some
crap!
Transformer
That's a
action.
rare IP too,
That
so they can bring it
appealed
back
to,
anytime.
Like, my 80s,
Yeah.
early
I'm gonna go up
90s
there.
Oh, would be
culture.
so
Yeah, that game is
mind. I was just
amazing. I like
it's
it.
Just
Yeah.
big silver
Which
robots
one?
punching each other, and there's
Jet Force
robots
Gemini.
that-
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
with
yeah.
the boy and the girl and the
Great,
dog,
I'm in.
right?
Yep.
Let's do it.
And they're in space.
All
Yep.
right, so Exomecha
Yep,
clearly
that
at the
game.
top,
That game's
top of
awesome.
the pile. They've already won you.
It was
over.
kind of ahead of
Danny,
its time, really. Like,
You know,
if
you
like,
visit a lot of
looking
schools
back.
around the world when we can. Hear about them. You know, hear their stories.
I can't believe it's
some
Dragon
incredible
Quest S though,
documentaries.
like the Switch version. That was supposed
From
to
your
be
perspective,
exclusive.
like
Dragon
what
Quest.
does
I guess you
Xbox
said it wasn't coming.
What do you want to see?
This is coming to
Well, we've
Xbox.
had Microsoft
I'll still buy
I
it.
gotta find that
for
receipt.
the past couple of years, and a lot of studios that were sort of working on games, perhaps.
Oh man,
crunch.
this is a tough day. This is a tough day for the boys, man. They had a real crack direct, and now they just lost a big ass RPG exclusive. Ooh, that's
This
rough.
year was
Is it
Obsidian,
coming to PC
who,
Game
were
Pass?
working on Grounded,
They didn't say. They usually
been
say that
acquired
after
by
the
Microsoft
shows.
in the interim,
No, it's on there.
or
It was
just
it had the
prior to
logo on
that.
it.
So
Oh, for
I'm interested to
PC
see
too? I
if
thought it was
we'll
just
see
Game Pass
what
Game Pass.
everyone hopes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
10 on there too.
So it's both. That's good.
Obsidian role-playing game.
Yeah,
That's
Game
kind of on my
Pass,
top list of
Xbox
things
and
I'd
Windows
like to
10
see. And then the
logos
other
on
one
it.
is
Ah,
what's
okay, I
happening
didn't
in
see
Fable.
that.
Obviously,
Awesome.
in the past
That's what
couple of
made
years,
me
the
wonder,
climate
because I'm
isn't
wondering
grand anymore.
if they're gonna make a
There's lot of
distinction
rumor
between
that,
Xbox Game
Playground,
Pass
who
and
work on
X
Dragon
Cloud.
Force
Oh yeah, I
That's
see it
just
here.
all
Windows
inclusive.
10
taken
logo.
up
Yeah,
the
you're right.
format,
Awesome. So
and
now I
it's
can
been
play
rumored
that
that
game.
They've been working on some sort of open
Yep.
world
So
role-playing
is
game
it
as well.
is it gonna
So
update the Steam
those are kind of the
version?
two that
Or am I
I'm
have to
Is it gonna
looking to see.
update what?
Just anything else from
Steam
The
rest
Steam
of the
version?
acquisitions they've done.
They didn't
Sure
say
they're
anything
working
They'll
about
on
probably.
Steam.
multiple
I
teams, I'm
bet
sure
you.
they're
I
not
bet
running
you they'll
multiple
probably have like a
projects,
DLC
but
for
you
the
know,
Steam
you never
version.
know. Maybe they're
Yeah,
in
but
early
can't you
concept
like
phase on something.
basically get all
Probably a
the
free
S
No, I
stuff
think
on
RPG
PC
is a
anyways,
great,
just by like
genre,
modding it?
right?
No.
Where it's like Xbox
I don't
has
think
lots of
so.
action
I'll have to
games,
check.
but doing RPG stuff, I think, is an opportunity for them.
Well, either
but
way,
I-
it's coming
I
to
bet-
Game Pass,
in the
baby.
RPG
I'm willing to bet you that
genre.
they'll release a DLC. That
Alana,
sounds like
what's
a way to do a lot
you
of
know, I know you've
Steam
been
versions of
fan-
RPGs
fan
when they
of
release like a
Gears, you've been
definitive
fans
version. They'll
of,
just have
you
like a
know, you're excited about
DLC
Cyberpunk
for
that's coming out.
Yeah.
and obviously will be
the
on all
update.
systems, but on Xbox as
Ooh,
well. what do you want to see?
Hey,
from
now
Team
I can
Xbox?
rub it in because it's on PC,
See
baby.
what talking about late sports? I'm like, hey, at least they getting it though. That's big.
Yeah, that's big.
It's rumored that Playground Games are working on it, and I buy that.
And the
rumor.
only
They've
place
hired a lot
it
of people
doesn't
from,
have
a lot
the
of studios
definitive
making
edition
really
is
big games, including
PlayStation.
So I
And they
really
got the
do
game
wanna see
first.
Fable
That
out of that
must
world, and I
suck.
feel like there's something so pleasant
Yeah.
about a British RPG, like the humor captured in the original
I'm
Fable
still
game. I
surprised
just
they don't
love so
have the
much.
one
Obviously,
game.
Peter Molyneux would no longer be attached.
You were
so
just
that
playing that
changes things,
CVO
but
on
that's
Steam.
what I really, really want.
Oh, Octopath?
Also really obviously
Yeah.
excited to see
That one's
Halo.
yeah, that one's on
Curious to see
Steam
if
and
any of
it's
the
actually on
Perfect Dark
Stadia
rumors
now,
hold up,
weirdly.
because I also love Perfect Dark.
But not PS4 or Xbox.
To get away from games
Yep.
hype, I really want to know more about xCloud.
I've been waiting to
kind of
bet
hoping
you.
that
Like
we hear a little bit
I could see
about
them
xCloud
actually
and what they're
taking
planning
that
to do with that in the future after that Game
to
Pass
Game
announcement,
Pass
which is super
before
exciting,
PS4, just because
those are
of
my
Hello,
main-
Tyler.
that
No,
the
I
whole
think you're right.
point
There's
of
such an interesting
Octopath
story there
Traveler, like,
around
from
what's
what
happening with
like
Xbox
what I
Live,
read
with Game
about
Pass,
the
this
way that
idea
they
of,
developed
you know,
it.
having
Big
a,
part of the
you know,
reason why it came
subscription
out on the
sort of
Switch
approach, right,
first is
versus
because
buying $60
they were
games
developing it
time and again. It
specifically
seems
for
like
gamers
part of
that like had maybe grown up on the
Microsoft's
Final
approach, very
Fantasies and
Netflix-like
stuff, but they
in
didn't
that
have
you
as much
get all
time to
these
play
games, all
because
this
it's like they
content,
have
and that'll mean
adult lives
big
and stuff like
games,
that,
but also,
so they
you know,
could play in
potentially
like
smaller
little
games that
spurts
people are more
and
likely
play
to sample.
portably. So that would
Which I think is,
explain,
a huge
it coming
opportunity
on
here
the
to see a
Switch first,
diversity
then
of
it coming on
content.
Stadia,
That,
and then
you know,
I guess
there'll
the
be some
Steam
stuff
part
for the
like
super
doesn't
core
quite
gamers,
fit
but
in with
maybe
that
some stuff that's a little
necessarily.
broader
But
in its appeal
still,
too.
it's one of those things where it's like
Let's talk about
they developed it
Halo.
on a computer, so
They've
they
done a very
just
good
play it
job
on
over
a
the
computer.
past
So
week.
Yeah, and like
around,
PC is not
you know,
really
Master Chief's
direct
return.
competition for
Seems
consoles,
like a
especially
bit of
not
a
the
spurt
Switch
sort
because
of
they're so
reboot
different.
in a way of Halo.
Right,
and we
right.
saw
The Switch and PC are
key art
polar
box art
opposites.
yesterday, which
'Cause
was, like, very
Switch is
reminiscent
all about
of the
portability
and
and
even
bad
because like
graphics.
if you ever
On
play
PC, it's all about
Octopath
great
2,
graphics.
like
we know we're
going to
see the campaign today. We saw,
progresses, it's
I think it was
almost like
last
in
year at
little
E3, we
spurts,
saw
where it's
kind
like
of
you
a,
can play
we
through
actually past 2
one
E3s, we
chapter
saw kind of teaser
in
Right.
like an
assets
hour.
for Infinite.
You know, so
Originally,
it's
we
like
saw
it's
kind
And
like
I
of
played
a
the
spurt.
demo. It was
we
like
saw,
even the
you know, sort
demo
of
was like
an
4
in-game
hours or something.
sequence, or at least rendered in
That game was
engine.
pretty fun.
It is.
What
It's
do
a
you
great
guys?
game. It's a
What
great
are your
RPG.
hopes? What,
Like
what
honestly,
does
it's
Halo have
probably
to
my
do?
favorite.
I don't know that many
You know,
people that have actually
obviously a
beaten it,
legendary
weirdly.
franchise. I think there's a big.
I never hear
opportunity
anybody
here
that
for
I
them.
know a
It's
lot of
very
people played
competitive
it.
space.
I never hear that
Well,
many
'cause I was
people actually
playing through
beat
it
it
on
because I guess it's
Switch,
so
and
damn
then I kind of
long.
got sidetracked with some other stuff.
What do you want to
but
see
Yeah.
out of Halo? What
I'm
will
gonna
convince
like
you
do
that,
my definitive game
Halo's
playthrough
back on top?
on Steam.
More Chief,
And
less lock.
I'm a good portion of the way through.
That's my number
But
one.
it's a great game, man.
I
The
think
stories
like
are dope. Like
Yeah, I
the
think
way
so
that
too. I feel
everything
like
crosses
that's something
over
that
is
they really
dope.
focused on, and I know
You know,
that
it's
they
not
got
one-
a lot
it's
of
not-
criticism
it's not
for
one
the
of those
story, and
games
I'm
where it's like
actually,
it's just
from
one
what
long
I've heard,
running narrative. It's like
Halo
everybody's
Infinite's
narratives
development got pushed
intersect.
a little bit because
So
they
it
realized
almost
the
has like
narrative
that
arc
kind of Final
people were
Fantasy
so
VI
upset
vibe
about
to
the
it.
lock focus of the last game. Halo's an interesting one in that I don't want it to shift too far from classic Halo
Zed's in
because that's
2 different
sort of
live
been with me my
streams
whole
right
life.
now on 2 different
but I would
phones.
also like a story like an
This is
ODST.
Christmas for this man.
he's probably doing.
I want a groundbreaking
He's probably doing
story.
the. He's
I
probably
want
like in his
something
bot
that
in his
kicks me in
bot
the feels,
Discord.
like
Like,
Reach.
Oh, yeah.
Like ODST did. But with the
so
lore and the
I'm gonna
nerdiness
troll Zen real
of
quick.
Halo 2, just as long as Chief's with me the whole way, I'm gonna be good though.
This man has more phones than
Yes, as you
games.
said, like, the focus on Master Chief in terms of the style of gameplay. Danny, we see kind of first-person games.
Show
going
us
in
that
different
controller,
directions,
Keely.
Co-op with other sort of.
I don't know these other 2
aspects to
guys.
it.
I just know
The
Alana.
sandbox style of Halo is something that I think people really like. The skirmishes and whatnot.
Oh yeah, he got rid of
in the
Austin and
gameplay.
the other
Do you
shit.
think,
Yeah,
does
he
that still
switched them
hold
out a
up in
while ago.
2020, or what do you?
He kicked them
When
shit.
you see this,
He's like, "Alright, I'm done with you.
gameplay
Leave."
footage, what are you going to be looking for that's going to cue to you like Halo's back?
Yeah, I think that's the big sort of question on this.
Halo, baby!
When we first saw Infinite, it was around the time that big sort of shift into games as a service was
Is that
happening.
Danny
where
Dreyer,
games
the
like,
guy from
The Division
GameSpot?
And I mean, Destiny is obviously the
Kinda looks like
second most obvious one. We're turning into these platforms that we're getting catered to with new content over and over and over again. And obviously the word.
Ah,
infinite
damn
sort of
it!
implies-
It is coming to PS4.
So I'm really interested to see, you know, Halo when it first came around.
Damn it! It was funnier when it wasn't coming to PS4.
Way with Halo 3 as well, emergence. I feel like it was very much a game that was pushing both single player and multiplayer.
Let that legacy really go, man.
Yeah, be hurting,
It's
man.
always been on this leading edge of like gameplay design. And
Yeah, see,
the other
even
side of
Latency
it that I'm
hasn't
really
beaten
interested in is
Octopath. He
just
said he
how
got
the
sidetracked by other
Switchbase engine
games.
works because they've had access to the
That
hardware.
game is too damn long.
Known
Alright, so
what
it's
the
on
hardware is gonna
Xbox
be like
Game Pass,
longer than anyone.
Xbox,
So
Windows 10, PS4,
really, you
Steam.
know,
So it's
we always look
basically
at the Forzas as
everywhere.
the, you know, beautiful
So I guess
showcases
Switch
from
had
the
like a
hardware.
one-year
I
exclusive
think
on it
in
or
the
something.
same way, whatever we see from that gameplay is going to give us a real indication of just
Now it's a definitive edition.
No, that's a great point. I think, as you said, this
So
is
it's all
hopefully going to be the
PlayStation
high bar.
G-Rock was on the edge, man. He was going to jump, but now,
Experience with it.
now he's fine.
Aaron, are you much of a Halo guy besides the the Blink skin or something like that? What's going to convince you that this is the first person action game?
Poor latency.
For me, Halo's always
Xbox killing this man, man.
Multiplayer, right? So like, I was never huge for the single player.
Man, Square always does this, man. Square always like scams Nintendo. It's just so funny. They did it with Octopath. Now they did it with Dragon Quest.
Halo, right? Like, I feel like every game now.
That
is
trust
like,
Square,
heroes,
man. They're
heroes
sneaky.
this, heroes that. I love Overwatch, but if we're playing Halo, I want to go back to Deathmatch. I want to go back to Capture the Flag, King of the Hill. Like, I'm way into that kind of gameplay. So if they can like,
This guy's house looks like a
modernize that
gothic
and make it
mansion.
Still have that sort of.
Okay, there we go.
You know, it feels
What up, Zen?
new. It doesn't feel like. Oh,
What's up, man?
You got
Gang,
that-
green gang, let's go! All right,
Let's
yeah.
go Game Pass, baby! Dragon Quest on Game
Man,
Pass,
I-
baby. That's a big one.
Yeah, there we go.
Keely, my dude, nobody wants to see your greasy face, bro. I mean, Alana's nice, but you know, next premiere, please.
Yeah, I know.
This dude, man.
G-Rock's not letting up.
Yeah, I know you said how they blend single multiplayer, and it sounds like they're talking
He's
about
killing latency.
multiplayer. So you said how that's all going to.
Poor latency, man. Poor latency. When I saw that, I was like, G-Rock is gonna go. Yeah, G-Rock is gonna go 3 feet up this dude's ass because of this.
I bet you a grip of these games is gonna get revealed, or were Switch exclusives, or you know.
Man, Switch is out here losing exclusives, man.
About what they're doing with Halo.
Poor latency, man.
Thanks for joining us. We'll all watch everything together here at the top of the hour.
Oh shit.
30 minutes away.
Man, I wish Alana would go back to her brown hair. She looked better.
We don't know where it's
Yeah, that platinum blonde thing is in.
I don't
Nah.
like it.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite is going to be there. And
She's
we've
just
got the
trying to look
countdown
like what's her
clock up there
face,
as well,
Naomi.
so, you
That
guys
used to work at
Kyle.
Yeah.
Much more to talk about when we've got some more world premieres to show you guys. Right
Go
now,
back to your natural
we've
hair
got
color. You
an
bet
update
it.
on a game that is coming
Mhm.
out later this year. You just saw it at Ubisoft Forward. Here's a new look at
here's a
Watch
game.
Dogs Legion.
Watch Dogs.
Watch
It's not a
Dogs
world
again.
premiere,
Okay.
Keely. We know
This is not a
about
world
Watch
premiere, bro.
Dogs.
This is like old shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Keely?
They're just abusing that world.
Yeah,
premiere shit,
right?
you know?
It's fucked.
Oh my god, and please don't tell me it's just a cinematic trailer after we saw gameplay already.
Oh my god.
Keely!
This is what you got deep voice to do?
I know, right? That world
Oh.
premiere guy has an awesome voice.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Looks like we're recruiting. It's a state.
This game looks fun. I don't know why people are kind of down on it.
Down the city.
It actually has me more interested than Valhalla.
Way more than Valhalla,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like what they've done with Assassin's Creed. It's not Assassin's Creed anymore. I'm not down
Yeah,
with it.
this one particularly doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Like you debuted Assassin's Creed and you forgot to show stealth? Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I like the game loop of the old Assassin's Creed games. I don't like these new ones.
Yeah.
But Watch Dogs, I like. I like Watch Dogs 2. And this one looks like more
Yeah,
of the
Watch
same,
Dogs 2 is
with,
really
like,
good.
way more characters.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Anyone in the whole city. And I really mean anyone. Genius hackers.
I don't even know how I'm gonna select my people. I'm probably gonna pick only good-looking people and leave the uggos out of my team.
Yeah,
Or
Uggo.
I'll hire some uggos, but I'll put them on suicide missions or something.
Use them as cannon fodder.
They'll be on my fall guys.
Human meat shield.
Operation Human Shield in full effect.
Definitely gonna try to find that granny, bro.
Oh
That
yeah,
granny's
the
awesome.
granny assassin. She's the best.
Yeah.
Apparently, I saw one video online, like one of these like YouTubers or the news people. They made like a whole team of old people.
Okay, that's funny.
That shit is awesome.
Yep.
It's basically like the movie Red.
Yeah, Red was. Oh shit! You just reminded me of that movie. Damn, man.
That movie's
Oh,
awesome.
watch that
Oh, there
again.
she is right there.
It is. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the Resistance.
October 29. Also
Yep.
coming to Series X.
Far more likely to get this than
Yeah,
Valhalla.
I'm
man.
way more down for
Yeah.
Watch Dogs 3 than or Legions than Valhalla.
All right, well, as we've mentioned quite a few times, we are going to get a first look at the campaign of Halo Infinite, and I asked a friend of
Halo,
mine what he
baby,
wants
let's
to see in a
go!
brand new Halo. You may know Ninja for many things over the past
Ninja's
few
on
years,
stream?
but he
Didn't they just
actually
drop his
started,
ass?
Yeah, the $30 million ninja.
Hey, that guy? Oh man, can you imagine like when he pulls up
Yeah.
on stream, like his background is just a pile of money?
Money, yeah.
Oh, he's got all this Halo stuff there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he actually has the blade.
This dude be like, well, I already took 30 million from you. I might as well show up.
And I guess I'll show Halo.
I'll take a break from counting my millions. Okay, okay.
His setup is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It works. And just really.
Damn, they're still going in on Lindsay.
A lot of people
Wow.
Halo 1, Halo 2.
Once Desmond.
Bro, that better be like the last like Japanese game port or anything. Because coming that or is there already in Switch? Yeah.
They've been hinting at a bunch of Japanese.
Yeah, Phil wants those Japanese games, man. That's his weakest section.
Yeah. Latency is already having a bad day,
They
man.
had the fucking creator of Dragon Quest show that shit off, man. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm so proud that my creation can be on Xbox.
Yep.
I'll buy it again.
Hey man,
Definitely playing that again.
As long
Game
as it goes
Pass,
on
baby.
Game Pass, that's where it's good. That's where it belongs, man. Those games, if they just come out and you have to buy
If
them
they
on
just come out,
Xbox,
it won't sell.
they'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
I
we'll
just
see
rebuy
how
again.
much of that
And then the
comes
extra,
true, hopefully at the
get
top
that
of the
Game
hour
Pass
when we get a look at
money.
Halo
That's how you
Infinite.
do
Thanks
it.
to Ninja for joining us on the show.
Hell yeah,
Now it is
man. I
time to
definitely
get
want- I
to
definitely
another
wanna
world
play that shit
premiere.
on
a
Xbox.
net
Another
new
world
game
premiere.
you haven't heard about.
I'm trying to play
This
that.
one
Okay,
comes
new
from
game you
my
haven't heard
home
about.
province
Okay.
of Ontario, Canada.
From Canada,
I saw this and
I gotta
excited
support it.
about
Even
just
if
a
it's bad,
brand
I'm
new
gonna tell
game
you it's
from a
good.
smaller studio.
National pride, baby. Do it for the Maple Leaf.
Can't take my word for this game. This is fire right here. This is fire. This is the
What's
greatness.
this?
It feels like Stranger Things.
A little bit.
Coco Cucumber. Review Tech's gonna love this game.
Yeah, it's got cucumber in the name.
And Coco.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Turn-based?
Oh man, it's got cards. I hate card games, but I love it. Right? It's the best game ever.
The cards are a bit, but turn-based with some
This
action
art
stuff
style
in
is very
between.
cool.
Yeah. Ooh. This is a Zen game.
Echo
Echo Generation. Yeah, that's a Zen game.
Oh my god, that game looks amazing. That game looks amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going back to Stranger Things vibes. Echo Generation with the hockey smash. They're excited.
And I liked
All right,
everything
now it's
about
time to
that
get
except
to
for the
another
cards.
World premiere.
Yeah, the cards.
Cards are,
Oh, wait, we
but
got
everything
YouTube
else are
premieres,
cool.
First of all, sorry, I get so excited. I think there are more world premieres coming. We also do.
Keely,
have
you
more
don't even know how
coming
many
your
world
way.
premieres
But
you
right
got.
now, actually, we're going to hear from a number of YouTube creators.
Well,
around the
that teleprompter guy is gonna get fired.
Looking
Yep.
forward to from Xbox.
Keely's
hopefully
about to
at the
axe
top of
him.
the hour, so let's check this out.
Yep.
Oh god, not YouTubers.
Mm.
I'm so much excited.
Gotta love the YouTubers.
Hey, this guy's from India. I gotta help him. Hype him up, man. Good job, guy.
My people.
My people.
And I just used to spend hours and hours making a map on Halo 3. Then
What a
actually
weird
playing
mic.
the game. Me and my friends, we used to be like, okay, let's
It's
put
very
that over there,
poofy.
let's put this
Yeah.
over there, and literally, we used to
I
go
guess that's
back
just
and
like the
forth
covering
and
for it, I
maps
suppose.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, the
And
pop
it just
filter.
used to be a fun game in
Yeah.
general. I can can anyone forget about these skulls? Like we used to have to like go ahead and collect them. Like I could go in for hours on Halo, okay?
Switch owners
with
got
those skulls, we
scammed
could actually
again,
go
and
ahead
they
and
still have to
try
wait for
different
Doom
stuff.
Eternal.
And there just used to be so many variations in the game on its
Oh,
own.
damn
There
it.
used to be co-op. There used to be one.
It's a rough day for Switch guys, man. After coming off that trash direct, now they got this.
So I'm super excited for the brand new release.
Yeah, man.
Especially for content creators out there, there's gonna be so much stuff.
Poor latency, bro. You about to have a rough day with G-Rock on his ass.
Yeah, let's hope that's the only man. If Octopath comes to Xbox Game Pass,
Jeez.
oh my god. And that's
And
Square Enix too,
PlayStation.
so you never
Oh,
know.
man. Yeah.
Woo, that'll be a rough day.
I still wish will still remain because that will
Ooh, man. Poor latency, man. Poor guy.
My name is Garu, and hopefully you guys are excited for this brand new game. And for
All
the
right,
event,
good job, man. Hey, it's that con artist, Metal Jesus Rocks.
Metal Jesus Rocks.
Hey,
Mr.
I thought your basement's flooded, and you need like everyone in
Yeah,
the
his
community.
basement's flooded.
Oh, what happened, buddy?
And next thing you see, the
And then
dude's
you
in
see
Japan.
him in Japan next month. How did that happen? It's almost as if he
man.
faked a basement flood and took everyone's money and went to Japan.
Yep.
Well, this was my machine of choice right here. I have the special edition E3 2000.
Oh, yeah, those faceplates were
Oh, I
awesome.
love the faceplates. I wish consoles would do that again.
External Wi-Fi adapter.
Yeah.
Like, especially the PS5, like, you could just take the side plates off. That would be perfect.
Awesome games on
Oh, yeah, just put the different plate on. Yeah.
That'd
Ooh,
be sick.
ooh.
Why don't they do that?
Ooh, yeah.
That's my favorite Xbox, that Gears one.
Yeah, I'm not into white at all, like white technology, but
That thing is
that's sexy.
that is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, from what I've seen so far,
Not the controller though. I don't like the controller, but the actual console looks so cool.
The console itself, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they've added a bunch of first-party developers over the last couple of years, and there is that awesome backwards compatibility, which is important for collectors.
Why do you want backwards compatibility? You want to play them on the original console. That's what retro gamers say you have to do.
Amigos, yo soy Antrax. Halo. ¿Qué recuerdos tengo con este título, con este juego? Hizo mi infancia
My guy,
la más divertida.
the thing here is it's not working. The thing here is not working. This dude's here, this dude's here is as pink as his lips, bruh. That's not a good look. Then again, I don't know if you roll that way or not, so I don't know. Yeah.
Halo has been with me during my childhood, puberty, adolescence, and then Halo 4, where I literally tried to find a job just to be able to pay for the game. Damn, this guy loves Halo. Halo,
Yeah.
baby!
Yeah, baby. Chief.
Hey, there we go, Lamar Wilson.
Lamar Wilson here, and here
Here's my favorite billboard.
I'm announcing today. So the first one is Halo late with Halo 5. I know. But I loved it so much that I can't wait to see what's next. Then there's a new game from Rare called
This dude's
Everwild.
funny as
It
hell.
just looks amazing and breathtaking. I have no idea what the game's about, but I want to see it. Number 3, I definitely want to see a Gears 6. This is going to be a game.
Gears
Too early for that.
Lamar,
Too
Lamar,
way
you're
too early
crazy.
for that.
You're crazy, Lamar.
At the literal core.
Gears 5 was last year, bro.
Yeah, right?
Way too early for that.
Way too early. You're out of your mind, Lamar. You're out of your mind.
You know, they did the Funko Pop thing on mobile, but what about Lego? Like,
Oh, a Lego Gears of War game? That'd be cool.
so they need to announce that today. Finally,
Well, I mean, they did make a pop game, so the sky's the limit, I suppose.
games ever, but for some reason, I just want more. Why do I want more? Man, am I crazy? Yes.
Lamar's
Yes,
so
yes,
cool.
I am.
Yes, you are crazy, Lamar.
Lamar, fully decked out in his Xbox gear, ready for the show. And it was so cool to have gamers from around the world joining us from India and Mexico, and obviously here.
Oh, okay, that was from
in the
Mexico.
United
I thought it was
States,
either
because
Brazil or Mexico.
One of the
I
things I
wasn't
think we
sure.
found this year more than ever is that games bring us together, and people are watching all
Good job,
around
Keely. Now
the
show some more
So I
world
wanna say
premieres,
hello to
please.
everyone watching this special event, where hopefully we're all just going to be excited about games as we watch through it. And the stream is coming up in about 18 minutes. You can watch it live right here on this feed. We're going to go right into it, and then immediately afterwards, we've got our exclusive post show with guests, some of the developers featured in the showcase, and Aaron Greenberg from Xbox will be joining us to answer questions.
Oh man,
And
I
we'll
gotta
also
listen to
have some
Greenberg's
creators join
stupid
us
ass.
as well to grade, see how Xbox did.
You knew he was gonna show up at some point.
On Twitter,
stank
so make
ass.
sure to vote on that. But right now, it is time to get to another world premiere.
Hey,
This
let's
is
go,
a sequel
Keely.
to a game that if you watch YouTube Let's Plays and YouTube gaming videos you've probably seen. Check this out.
Mhm.
Premiere. Hey, they didn't even say it.
Yeah.
Is that Neighbors game?
Five Nights.
No, I think it's called Neighbors.
Oh, no. Yeah, maybe that.
Because I remember that guy looked familiar.
See, that's how you get shot.
You're running into people's houses.
Spying on your neighbor and then run into their home, steal their mug of juice or whatever the hell that was.
You make yourself a pot of tea.
Make yourself a pot of tea. That's
Put up
that's
cameras
rude.
in their house. What's
Bro,
going
you're
on?
rude. You're very rude.
Very rude.
Hide in the cupboard. Oh my god, this is some creep shit.
What the heck?
Oh, this looks very Dr. Seuss.
This is creepy. It looks like a crack den.
Yeah, definitely not a normal house. What the shit? Okay, so he knows you're here. Now what? You gotta hide?
He found your camera. Oh, what the hell? Did you just throw the camera in the fire?
In the fire?
This guy's not being very quiet.
No, he's not.
Oh, he found you! He just threw a broom at him?
The shit?
Oh, whoa. He's like, I'm gonna get you. This is weird. What the heck?
For real? What? The dude came back with welding equipment. What the shit? Okay, I find that very funny. This dude is like, he's not having it.
Oh, he got you. You're done.
Oh shit.
Yeah, hello neighbor.
Hello neighbor too. Okay.
Oh.
He is not having it. That dude is serious.
I thought he was like an alien or something. He's just a normal dude.
Yeah.
There it is. Hello, Neighbor 2. And we've got some more games.
All right.
We are
I'll be back a little bit later.
Yep.
Jump to another call.
showcase
Yeah.
from Xbox. It's going to last almost exactly 1 hour. So there'll be an hour showcase in 15 minutes and then our post show afterwards. But right now, we're going to take a look at the ID at Xbox program. A great program
ID
this
at
week,
Xbox,
actually. If
all
you're on
the indie
Xbox,
stuff.
there's a Summer Game Fest demo event. Over 70 games that you can download and preview for free. One of the big things I wanted to do with Summer Game Fest was give everyone a chance to play more games at home, and I want to thank the team at
Keeley's
Xbox
the one that
for putting
organized all
together
those demos? That's
in these
pretty cool.
unusual circumstances where we don't have big consumer events to go and play games. But right now, let's take a look at ID at Xbox, and there are some glimpses of some new games in here as well. Check it out.
Let me see this thing. World premiere. Oh, Tunic. Where is Tunic, man? I want to play that game. That game looks so cool. Artful Escape. Like a walking sim. Lake. There, the Ascent. I want that game.
You mean Octopath Nest?
Might get it. Last stop.
Guys, at least they have a stroke. No joke.
He would not be happy, that's for sure. The Big Con.
Yeah, now he's not MIA now. I did that one.
You can be a Falcon in this game. Unexplored 2. That one looks like the kind of game I would enjoy. Tunic! Yay, I want Tunic. Song of Iron. That one looks alright. Snowboarding, don't care. Mad first to console on Xbox. All optimized for Series X. Oh yeah.
There you
Keely
go,
was
Shredder
so funny when they
snowboarding
cut
game.
back
I missed
to
my
him.
SSX, so that one looks really good. And lots of great games coming to the ID at Xbox program that we're excited about. All right, now though we have a pretty cool brand new game to show you.
Oh,
This
another world
comes from a legendary game creator, and when I saw this and the journey he wants to take us on with this game, I was really excited and
What
honored
happened?
to have the opportunity to share this.
Alright,
with you.
guys, show you what
This is a bit of a
RGT
longer piece, but it
says.
takes you into the world of a brand new game.
Oh
From
my
a
god,
special
he's like
creator
really
in
fucking
Japan.
now.
Please check this out.
Can't tell he's like joking or what.
Oh, the Bakugan thing? Of course he's joking.
I mean, okay, okay, I'm like, he can't be that. He can't be serious about that one.
He's joking.
Alright. I mean, I'm getting Bakugan game, but I don't think it'll be like that level.
昔ソニックやナイツを一緒に作った大島直人と20年ぶりにタッグを組んでアクションゲームを作っています。中さんがスクエアエニックスに行くと知った時
I
は
mean, the game would be a
びっくり
great
しました。
time killer, but it's not them to be hyped.
しかしこうしてまた一緒にタッグを組んでゲームを作れることそして
This game is way far out if they're just showing us concept art and stuff like
物語
this.
や音楽とが合わさり
Yeah, what's up?
誰も体験したことのない新しいゲ
Or
ー
maybe
ム
that's the game.
世界中の皆
Concept
様
art.
にお届けできることをとても嬉しく思います今日僕たちが皆様にお届けするのはアクションゲームのすべてを詰め込んだアクションゲ
This
ーム
is
オブ
the
アクショ
action
ンゲーム
game of action
バラ
games.
ンワンダーワールドです
Balan Wonderland.
アクションゲームにミュージカルの世界観を持ち込んでボタン一つでたくさんの衣装能力を使い進んでいくゲームになります苦悩や葛藤
Wait,
人
Vega
は
hasn't
誰
played
しもが
Dragon
ポジ
Quest
ティブな
11 yet?
気持ちとネガティブな気持ちのバランスを保ち
Nah, I
なが
looked
ら
at
生
his
きています
Discord. Someone say now you
し
can
かし
play
そ
the
のバランスが
Dragon
崩れ
Quest
た
game on
時
the
あ
Xbox.
なたはバランシアターに
Yeah,
入る
because he doesn't buy games for his
悩める
Switch.
12人のキャストたちの新象世界
And I don't think he
He's
plays
on
on
PS4
さまざまなアクシ
PlayStation.
ョンを駆使して進んでいきます
Oh, the wind is
ア
going
クションの
crazy
一
on
つ
your
一
end.
つが衣装に
Yeah,
割り
I'm
当てられており
Uh,
その数はなんと
I work at that.
50種類を超えます
I got
衣装
checked
を
out.
次々に着替えながら各ステージに散りばめられた謎を解きそしてネガティブな気持ちにとらわれてしまったキャストたちの心をあなたの手で取り戻してあげ
This
てく
looks
だ
like
さ
a
い
really weird game.
本作は24言語に対応予定です
24 languages and will be
さらに
played on Xbox One and
Series
Series
X にももちろん
X.
対応し片方のコンソールを持っていればどちらでも遊んでいただけるスマートデリバリーにも対応する予定です世界中の皆様に 4K の最高画質で本作の世界を隅々まで楽しんでいただけますワンダーワー
I
ルドの
do
世界
not like the
で皆様
character
をお
models
待ちして
at
います
all.
最後に
Too
今日は
chibi.
全世界初公開の映像も準備いたしましたのでどうぞご覧ください It's show time
Okay, so they actually do have a trailer.
Balan Wonderworld, a strange and mysterious land that you visit when you come to a turning point in life.
It's like the Polar Express. Wondrous new 3D platformer. Okay, so it's a 3D platforming game. Cool. We need more of these.
Over 80 different costumes,
80
unlocking unique
costumes, holy
actions
cow.
and abilities.
And each one has a unique ability. That is too many. Holy moly. This actually looks good. All the action is here. But that 80 costumes, that's a lot of abilities to keep track of. I don't know about all that. Times of Sadness. Yeah, enemies look cool. Okay, this game is really far along. They're
Look
showing
into
so
your
much
heart
stuff.
to discover what's most precious.
Oh, good. There's dancing. How else would we play games?
Balan Wonderworld. Every moment is an adventure.
That game looks pretty good. Coming spring 2020. Oh, it's actually not that far.
There it is, the
Can't hear
announcement
you,
of
Keely. There
Balan
we go.
Wonderland. Nights was such a special and important game to me. I want to thank Nakasan and Square Enix for sharing that world premiere announcement with us here on the pre-show. There's even more good stuff, though, coming up at the top of the hour. We are just 6 minutes away, so we're going to have another group join us here as we count down in the final 5 minutes. We got Matt Pat joining us live from the Game Theorist
Hey,
headquarters.
it's Matt Pat.
It's over. I could check out right now. I am sold. Balan Wonderworld, #1 game. Over. Stand aside Halo Infinite. That was what I needed to see.
I was going to say, I was pretty excited when we got that. I'm like, okay, this pre-show is going to be pretty good. That's an exciting announcement. Yeah, just to have those guys
Really?
back doing that. So I agree with you.
Over
Matt.
Halo?
All right, we've also got JD Witherspoon joining
You're crazy.
us. What's up, Ron? How you doing?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. I'm looking at this countdown for the showcase, and I'm ready to put
Hey,
my
you got
helmet
the
on and
Halo
get it
helmet.
going.
I like
but
this
I'm
guy.
like, let's talk real quick.
I was going to say, we got 5 minutes, and joining us also is
get the
Allegra
Xbox
Frank from
stream up
Vox.
and
Allegra,
ready.
how you doing?
Hey, I'm really good now. Like, after Balan Wonderland, I'm with Matt. Yo, that's it. That's the end of the show for me.
We done.
What
Yeah,
is-
no, it's
why
nice.
they don't
happy,
gotta lie
uplifting.
like
We need a game
this.
like that. So that was a pretty good way to end the pre-show, and hopefully means there's
Xbox
even more big
Showcase.
surprises
Open
coming
that
in
one
the main show. And let's talk about this. You guys are going to join us afterwards as well to react to what we see. So let's kind of get the preview. Balan Wonderland, but what else? What do you guys? What's gonna? Let me put it this way.
Oh
What
my
does
gosh.
Microsoft need to do to get an A from you watching this conference? So what's it gonna take? Let's start with you, Matt.
Yeah. I mean, to me, we all know Halo Infinite is the big gem in their crown, right? Like, that's the piece that they're selling, the killer app. That is their killer app. But to me, you know, as a mild Halo fan, I want to see what is the other thing that's going to get me to buy this system in particular. And if it's not a neon green skin, like we saw for the earlier Xbox generations, to coat that big, like, obelisk that you're buying with Xbox Series X, Balan Wonderland, or Balan Wonderworld, might have sold it for me. It looks like exactly the sort of game that I need in 2020, that the world needs in 2020, and it hits me right in the nostalgia feels. So I needed another killer app for this system, and that might have been it.
Oh, Wonderworld,
Wow,
the killer app.
all right.
It looked all right. I don't know about killer.
You guys
app,
are
though.
done in the pre-show. I like it. There are already high marks. JD, what we know we're going to see Halo. Seems like you're sufficiently hyped if you've got your Master Chief helmet. What's it going to take to get an A from you in the post-show grade?
Well, I mean, obviously Halo. I would love for them to take Halo Infinite and use it to be showcased the same way they showcased Halo 2 from the E3 2005 world premiere. I remember that. They did the gameplay mixed in with cutscenes. And then, I mean, I believe we talked about Fable a little bit earlier. I believe Fable 4 would be great. I don't know if they've ever put out that last Fable. I'm not sure. I have to go back. And then for me personally, I want a new Matrix video game. I know that no one in the chat wants that, but hey, remember Enter the Matrix? That was
Matrix
fire. Remember that
game?
bullet time? Yo,
What?
bring me
Oh,
that. Matrix
yeah,
is
I
being
remember
built
that.
right now.
Intersected with the movies and stuff. Yeah, all right. That's a wild prediction that we're gonna get a new Matrix.
Okay,
Keanu, they used
let's
Keanu
say
last
that's
year, so you
nothing.
never know. Bring him back again.
Is that Balan
Allegra, I know we're
Wonderworld
excited
game
about
only on
Balan,
Xbox?
what they're doing. What else will it take to hype you up to an
I don't
A
see any
grade in
other
the post show?
companies listed for it.
Right. I mean, everything that's excited
might
me
be
in the pre-show
timed
is
exclusive
pretty
or
much what
something.
I would also want in the post-show, which is interesting, sort of inventive, newer IP. Like, I'm not a big, Halo nerd or Watch Dogs or just anything with a number after it, unless it's some like bizarre number that has nothing to do with the game. Like, if it's a sequel, I'm pretty much out. But
What's
would
wrong
love
with
to see
sequels,
more
you
from
big buck-tooth
Tell Me
bitch?
Why by Don't Nod. I would love to see some actual like gameplay and a good emphasis on that, because it really brings an interesting amount of diversity to Xbox. But in general, I like to be really surprised whether or not it's some Final Fantasy exclusive that's making its way onto the Xbox for the first time, or just some game we've never heard of before from some small, exciting studio. I mean, that's always what wins me over. Also, Keanu Reeves, if he shows up again, I mean, that would be really great.
Hey,
Keanu?
You never know.
Yeah,
I think he's
Keanu
in
Reeves,
Berlin
that'd be
filming
awesome.
Matrix, but hey, it's virtual, so anyone can. This thing is this year, anyone can show up because around
just
the
call
world we
him
can connect
in.
people, and it's so different to not be with you guys, with 5,000 people at the Microsoft Theater getting to see this stuff. But we are literally just about a minute away here from going live. You guys.
Yep, and that thing just died, so let's go ahead and open the Xbox one. I don't know what happened there. Keely! Well, your show's done, Keely, so we'll just do the countdown. So we got about a minute. We're about to see that Halo. Phil Spencer's gonna roll in, hands in the pocket, of course, and then he's gonna release one hand, and then drop Halo. He's gonna release the next hand, and then drop the rest of the show. That's how it's gonna go down. Because once Phil releases the hands from the pockets, that's things are about to go down. I do not have enough time to go make another tea. Ready, Amazu? Only a minute left.
Yeah.
Halo!
I was laughing when you said he'll have his hand in his pocket and when you take it out, he'll drop Halo.
That's how he does it, man.
Can he drop a mobile game as well?
Oh, please no. I think they learned their lesson when they showed off Gears Pop. They're not gonna show those things on the main shows anymore.
Didn't you do that with Forza?
Did they? On the main show? I don't think so. That Forza Street game, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they showed it on a main showcase, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, that'd be hilarious.
I wouldn't put it past them, though. But hopefully it's just Xbox and PC stuff. No cell phones. Not on the main show.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Did they give a date for that? What's the game called? Tunic? Did they give a date for that?
It was just a sizzle reel. No dates for any of those games. Man, that Tunic game looks really cool.
Yeah.
Here we go. Halo, baby! Xbox Games Showcase. Xbox Game Studios presents. Here we go. Let's go. Halo, baby. What is this?
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
His new suit, eh?
Even though this technology will save humanity in the war to come.
Yeah, it's his new suit. Let's see, I heard there's supposed to be a grappling hook on him now. Hopefully that would be really cool.
Liquid
That's true.
crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor.
There we go, 117.
It all means nothing until you step inside.
Oof, goosebumps. Hey, we're right into the gameplay. This is awesome.
This is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death. No!
Shit.
No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, shit. No! No! You! I can't stand this! Who you are? Breathe. No! You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe.
You sit your ass on that ship.
I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh. Please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
That's good, so.
Okay, big guy.
Yeah, right? Hey, let's go! Alright, there we go. This is gameplay. Something Shin Megami Tensei 5 don't know anything about. And then later they'll re-upload it with the 4K 60 so we can check it out in full fidelity. Even on this stream, this looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna look crazy in 4K.
Yeah, no.
It looks like it is just like, yeah, kind of open worldish now.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely open world now. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Real is online.
I think so. He said he was streaming.
Oh.
He might as well jump in here so we can just watch it together. But I don't know what he's doing.
Oh yeah, he is streaming.
Holy shit. Let's go! Oh, good. The pistol's back. I like this gun.
Yeah.
Oh shit vanished! Ah, okay, shoot his kneecaps out. Pick up fusion coil. What is that? Oh, it's the shield. Yay, there is a grappling hook! Yeah! They took that straight from Doom Eternal. This looks amazing. I'm very happy they made their own engine for this game.
Yeah.
Well, oh, the jackals. Whoa, what the hell gun is that? That's a new one. This gun was sick. This one, I never liked this gun. Chief is hilarious. Yes, Chief is hilarious. Oh, they brought back this one. Yep, grapple hook. Anything at once. Awesome. Huh, you can even use it to bring items to you. Awesome. Oh my god, you got an auto shotty, yes. Oh, love that.
Lost this war.
It's Zen.
Months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. Here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Shit, this looks so good.
I like how it says PC.
Yeah, get that little PC on the side of there. This is game of the year right here. 2020 game of the year.
Yeah, that's nice.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint
looks so
of
good.
the
I'm
epic
so happy
battles
they
that await
looks
you
like
on
they
the
got
next
it
chapter
right.
of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
They confirmed 60 FPS too. That's good.
World premiere.
World premiere. Where's the thumbs up thing? I cannot find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, man, they said 60 FPS. That's awesome. Whoa, what the hell? That is one angry lady.
Is that just my end, or is the game stuttering?
It's kind of doing that for me too. A little bit. Yeah. I think it might be the stream.
Yeah. Better not be no smooth 30.
What's that? Never heard of that. Oh, what the shit? Oh, that's State of Decay. The game doesn't look anything like that.
I wonder if it's gonna look like that.
Oh,
in
hell
real
no.
time. Jeez. It's like
Welcome everyone
Hey, there
to
we
the
go.
Xbox
Phil
Game
Spencer's here.
Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox Game Studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games.
5 new
What you'll
first-party
see today
games.
is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One
Wait,
studio
did Real think that was
always
gameplay,
pushed
not
the limits
CGI?
of our hardware is turning.
Oh no,
And they're
Real.
early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
World premiere.
World premiere. It's Forza time. I like Forza Horizon. I don't really like the regular Forza. But this is gonna be a very pretty game. You can bet your ass on that. Motorsports. Windows PC, baby! Another racer for the PC. Xbox Game Studios presents. Oh, something from Rare. It's probably Everwild.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it. It is found in the smallest moments.
Dragon.
In every step of a perilous journey. In the symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share.
This game has a really cool art style.
Of stillness.
But I want to see some actual gameplay. This is just like cinematic trailers. I
It
really
teaches
like
us
these
to
kind
look
of visuals.
beyond the
Gorgeous.
expected.
Absolutely gorgeous.
To be a light in dark places. To seek answers. And to stand watch over our world. Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it.
Feeling this
But only a few
You know what game
truly
this is?
feel it.
This is Everwild. It's from Rare.
Oh, really?
No gameplay though. But beautiful art style.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to
I'd be
take this
more excited if you
opportunity
showed
to
us
say a
gameplay,
massive,
lady.
massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Whoa, I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
Yeah. It doesn't matter that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister,
What is
look out for
this?
each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother.
What does this remind me of?
And the only way to move forward
What the hell is that game called? Where
is
the
to
girl
keep
can
looking
rewind
back.
time?
Isn't life?
Life is
Strange.
Strange. Yeah, yeah. It reminds me of Life is
Whenever we
Strange.
see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
Oh no, not Marianne.
She loved you.
She attacked you.
We both saw it.
I thought
Here
coming
lies
here would
Karen.
be closing a chapter of our lives.
This game is a big skip.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this.
Tell me why. Yeah, that's a skip. Goodbye. Chapter 1, August 20. They're releasing it in chapters. No, thank you.
Yeah, episodic.
What's up, Peach? How are you? Oh, is this Moon Studio? Oh, Moon Studios, baby!
Hey,
There's no way
everyone.
there's a new Ori already.
My name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today, we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame
Oh,
rates
it's just an
previously
update to the game.
absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR
Make
in
time
its
to play
highest
it,
quality,
man.
delivering
Oh, this game's a
unprecedented
masterpiece,
game
man.
feel
You
with
have to play
silky
this.
smooth animation,
Yeah.
super
Absolute
crisp, sharp
masterpiece.
image, and low input latency.
Oh, that's cool. They're
which is
adding
just so
120 Hz
important
refresh
for the
rate to
tight
Xbox
and
Series
precise
X.
platforming feel of this game.
Ah.
We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that
Man, I
we
love
previously
this
just
game.
could
It's so
not
good.
simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Latency called that game Life is Trans. He's salty right now. He's a little salty right
The
now.
furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Is this DLC?
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid.
Yay, Outer
A
Worlds
sordid
DLC.
stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun, or sword, or this thing.
What the hell was that?
Thrills, danger, intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
Oh, that's coming soon. September 9.
Oh my god.
Grounded.
If you are
Ugh.
waiting for the biggest
This is
game
ass game,
of
man.
the
Get the
year,
shit out of here.
then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered. From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one. This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Ah. Yeah, Battletoads. Grounded, July 28th.
Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG.
Good.
Check this out.
Oh, okay. Thank God. They're actually showing a good game from Obsidian.
Premiere.
Let's go. This is their big game, their real game.
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our
That is
foes.
some long-ass range for that arrow. I got skeletons.
Now our oaths are lost. Forsaken. And you must face the monsters our sins have borne.
Feels like Lord of the Rings.
Worth the weight of a crown.
Avowed? That's a weird name. And no gameplay. Ugh, come on. Yeah, the Grounded is kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Danny.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora. When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power
This game must
of
be
Xbox
years
Series
away.
X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world that don't fit it. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
Trailer for what?
World premiere.
Fortune, fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence?
What the hell is
No.
this?
It was a long forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
been scared of the shadows.
What is this?
I don't know.
But
Like,
now,
why do they show stuff like this?
I'm finally ready
You're
to
not gonna
step
show
into the
gameplay.
light.
Just like, why bother?
I got your letters.
I got your letters. Get out of here. Oh my god, thank goodness they had Halo.
I thought it was gonna say
Here at Ninja Theory, we're
Okay,
hard
Ninja
at work
Theory.
on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
That's it. That
We're
first
excited
Hellblade
to
is such
start
an awesome
giving you an
game.
insight
I love
into
that game.
what comes next for our Celtic Warrior. An experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC.
And this game is
I'm
years
happy to
away.
reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
Yeah, because they just said they were going to be building it on Unreal 5, and that's not even out yet. So
And
this
you
game
can find
is
out
years
more
away.
about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel. It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Oh, Double Fine.
Want to say hi to Peter? He's on the line.
Hey, Jack Black.
Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time. Hey, who wrote the song? Peter. Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song. Very much. It's gonna be fun to sing it. Now it's time to...
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Where are we?
Shh. It's a quiet place.
Lost alone. They got Jack Black to sing the song for this. That's awesome.
Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's low. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started healing.
Hey, gameplay, yay! Ooh, a trippy ass game.
They fill the holes I've had. Unlocking all my memories.
The feel
which I never.
This game looks pretty cool. Really trippy. Hey, it's an Xbox.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios.
Sarah
And there is
Bond.
just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution.
Who cares about
running
Destiny?
at
This
60
game's so
frames per
old.
second.
What's up, Jalen?
Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness.
Yeah, they're putting it over to Series
Every
X.
moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to
This
see
man
are
thinks
being
that
built to launch
Psychonauts game is as good as
exclusively
Mario
on
Odyssey. Why does he
Xbox
do this to
consoles.
himself?
Thanks and enjoy.
Wait, what?
World premiere.
Real thinks that Psychonauts game is on the same level as like Mario Odyssey. Why does he do this to himself?
Did he do the same thing with Sonic?
He said the same thing with Super Lucky's Tale, and then oh, that didn't turn out nice for him.
Yeah, he did that with some Lucky's Tale to Kirby.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, that's funny. Alright, what's this game? Who's making this one? I didn't see. Let's read in the damn chat. Now we'll see at the end, I guess. Again, no gameplay. Yeah, Danny, he's tripping right now. That's some wild stuff to say. Stalker 2.
World
And no
premiere.
gameplay, I don't even... It's just nonsense to me.
Yep.
this game.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent into
Fat
sub-level
Shark?
6
That's
of
a
the
funny
Hive
name for a
to
game
determine
studio.
the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Another zombie game. Warhammer 40K. Dark Tide.
So what was the game before? For Dark?
Huh?
World premiere.
What was the game before that?
Stalker 2?
Something changed. My heart could not contain.
Yo, what's up?
Not much. Just watching this CGI show that Microsoft's putting on for us.
Pretty much.
Oh man, it's not even good as the PlayStation show. The only, like, Halo was fucking awesome, but everything else has been kind of nothing. Bunch of nothing.
Meh.
Bunch of meh, bunch of CGI trailers. Why do they do this?
Well, at least Forza looked good though, but it was
That
a CGI.
that was in engine. It was, well, like, they didn't. I guess it was in engine, but it's not really the same. But we already know Forza's gonna look.
That
like
is true.
Yeah. It really was just a Halo showcase.
Water park. Water park first. The other part of the park not over yet. I still don't see how long they. I mean, for that one boat ride, it takes 2-minute ride. They get 2 hours to go through the queue line.
Tetris effect.
Well, there's very few. They have very few people coming to the park now.
Oh, dude, you got a lot of background noise. I gotta turn you down.
Approaching orbit. Scan's a no-go. Sure you want to drop here? Oh yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here. What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Alright, what's this game?
Hold on, let me check.
Oh my goodness, gameplay.
Find anything good?
Vex, you're not gonna believe this. Ouch! What the?
This game looks cool. That thing's creepy. Steam World? Yeah, it's got like a steampunk kind of vibe to it. It's pretty cool. The Gunk. And it's coming to Game Pass. Awesome. Yeah, that game looked cool, Danny. I like that one. I tried to cut myself off, but the voices, they just wouldn't stop calling out to me.
It all starts
What?
with a dead
Ah, that's what they just showed on the screen there. I think it's like some
forest.
sort of mental English game, I guess.
I thought.
And then
Like someone who's in the manga.
the gunshot. Every story has
These kind of
two
stupid
sides.
games.
A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can link them.
Oh, this is that game that showed before where she can like time travel or something.
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone there?
Oh, CGI though.
Oh yeah, this is the one that Randall show off.
Yeah, where they can like switch realities.
Yeah. Kind of like with the pass. You can go back and forth.
This is definitely not my kind of game. The Medium, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's a skip for me. I don't like those kind of
World
games.
premiere.
Console launch. Sega. Sonic.
Oh no, it's Sega!
Every time this is Sonic or Sonic.
Oh, please be a Sonic game. It'll be so funny. Oh,
it
it's
looks
just
like-
Phantasy Star Online Anniversary.
Okay. Let's take a look at Sonic.
I've never played this. Is this an online only game or is this a single player game? It's an online game, right?
Yeah, Fantasy Star Online.
Oh yeah, man.
Plus it's free, so. I did a download tryout.
It looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, free game stuff.
I'm definitely gonna jump back on that. Probably caught up to the Japanese version. They got a lot of extensions out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're at story 6 now.
Now you can play it in English. New
Yeah.
Genesis Phantasy Star Online 2. Coming
Oh, this
2021.
is a different one.
It looks like it's a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Luis Torres. I've seen your future. Whoever is gathered for battle. You will become.
What game is this?
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
What is going on in this game? They're fighting fate? I don't know, it could be cool. It looks kind of like a generic shooting game, though.
It's by Remedy, so.
Because of him.
If it's by Remedy, it'll have a cool story at least. Like, the gameplay looks pretty good. But they didn't do a great job, like, talking about the story much. Crossfire, coming 2020.
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do.
Oh man, are they really not going to do one more thing at the
end? We didn't
end?
get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year.
They held stuff back
because
they only showed 9 out of 15 studios. Okay, he has a one more thing.
World premiere.
Pokemon.
Bakugan! Playground. Oh, Fable.
Oh yeah.
The world is filled with stories.
Fable.
Yeah, it's definitely Fable.
Okay, I'll just say one line for me. That's all you guys do.
Of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony.
Why did Bear eat that fairy?
Have happy endings. But yours has yet to be written.
That was it. CGI nonsense.
At least I got space to see. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the Sony show was better. Way too much CGI in that show. I give it a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10.
There, I got you.
8 out of 10 because of Fable, rest of the show 7.
Yeah, that's the one that matters to me.
Yeah, a lot of the games that they showed, like, they're not gonna come out for years. There's nothing like Halo was easily the best part of this show. And the gunk looked cool too. Yeah, Fable. Too bad they didn't show anything about for Fable. It's just CGI nonsense, but whatever. At least we know it's real now. Alright, that's the show.
Yeah.
I want to watch Halo again. I need to see it again. It's so good. I'll watch that one more time.
Humanity in the war to come.
Yeah. I'll start here.
PlayStation show was better.
Yeah, the PlayStation show is definitely better.
G-Rock probably over there like, yeah, we ain't got nothing.
He's happy right now.
Oh.
No, you. I can't stand this. You breathe. No, you don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're. Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be
I
safe.
know, I'm glad I'm on PC.
Safe?
Like you said, we getting everybody exclusive.
I know, I love it, man. We get Sony stuff, we get Xbox stuff.
Be out if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
I'm just watching that Halo again, man. Oh my god, that looks so
Yeah,
good.
nice.
Oh
Keep saying
man.
that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait.
Oh,
Yep, solid 7.
let me see what I can
Too
find.
Solid
much,
7.
Too much CGI, man. Way too much.
I can't troll too hard on that.
Yeah. That no joke. I was expecting more.
Okay, big guy.
As was I.
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed, man. They showed so much CGI. Like what?
A lot of that
what
is
this?
at least 2 years away.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Hellblade, that's 2-3 years minimum.
Yeah, that's 2-3 years. Avowed is 2-3 years.
Yeah, man.
Fable is 2-3 years.
Like they didn't even show Ascent, which is supposed to be what, this year, right? And that's an
Ascent?
exclusive.
Oh,
game.
that top-down game. Yeah.
Like that cyberpunk kind of game. They should have showed that.
Yeah.
Like they showed all these games that were mostly CGI and are years away. Like, what's the point? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the
Halo
Halo
brought
thing.
it though. Halo brought the house down, but I would have put that in the middle of the show or at the end of the show.
Nah, you gotta start with Halo. Like that has to be the starter. I would never. You can't put Halo in the middle. No way.
Or, as I said to some other people who were talking about it a couple days ago when you were talking about predictions and expectations, I would have put it on both ends of the show. I'd have opened and closed with it. Like after Fable, I'd have showed a little bit more or showed the multiplayer or something. So.
I'm disappointed with all the CGI. I can't get excited for CGI. Like even that Fable thing, like that to me that was the same thing as when Nintendo showed the Metroid Prime 4 getting shaped.
Yeah. It's a promise of what's to come, but you don't really get a good idea of what it is.
CGI is so misleading.
Yeah.
Like that State of Decay 3. That game's not gonna look anything
we
like
saved,
that.
baby! Let's go! We saved, baby!
You were probably sweating.
Yes, G-Rock, you're safe.
You were probably
You're safe.
sweating in your boots when you saw that Halo game.
Man.
When I saw Halo, I was like, fuck.
At that point, I was like, Chris probably sweating his boots. He thinking he taking a hard L today.
I was in this I was sitting here watching. I was sitting here watching at work. I'm like, oh, fuck. I was like, Halo looks great. I was like, okay. I was like, what's the next game? I was like, okay. And we got to the end. I was like, let's go, baby.
It wasn't even downhill after Halo. They fell off a cliff.
But that's
didn't have. The problem with it was
that's what I told you yesterday. They shouldn't have opened with Halo because it was
you
going to
gotta
be
open
no.
with Halo.
It was
I was just telling him that I told you that too. Yeah, I guess I told you that too. They should have put Halo either in the middle of the show or at the end of the show, or they should have capped it on both ends with Halo.
Yeah, they should have.
If the rest of the show like was all this garbage, then they should have ended with Halo, I guess. But,
Yeah.
It wasn't.
But really, what the problem was not so much the lack of Halo or anything, because Halo it played well. I mean, solid 10 minutes of gameplay. The problem was
nothing's fucking
all
ready.
the other games,
They're
which
not ready.
all look great in concept, like they look great, and I'm excited to play all of them, but they're just concepts, right?
Yeah,
They're
it's
CGI.
just
That's the
CGI. It
problem.
doesn't tell you anything.
Like we didn't get to see more of Hellblade, which is expected. We didn't get to see more of the medium, even though we saw a little bit of the gameplay with the medium.
Yeah.
And
The medium
we saw what they were
doesn't-
talking about
the
with the
medium
double
doesn't
world
look as
stuff.
good as I thought it was gonna look, man. I was looking at that. I kind of thought it was gonna be more like Silent Hill. That was kind of like, okay. I still
That was
play
like,
it.
is a take on Silent Hill, but not really.
Yeah, it didn't look like what I thought it was gonna be.
We didn't get to see anything with Avowed really, except the name and the confirmation that they are in fact working on something besides Grounded and Outer Worlds.
Yeah, but again, nothing. They showed absolutely nothing.
The problem with this show in general was variety.
I thought they had a variety, but they just didn't show.
They had variety. They were all over the place in terms of variety.
They had
all kinds of games there.
Towards the middle, I see what he's saying. Towards the middle and the end of the show, Microsoft showed a lot of guns. I was like, okay, how many fucking times are we gonna get a shooter that looks like State of Decay but it's not State of Decay?
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't
right.
The PSO2 thing was cool. Psychonauts was cool. Of course, Halo. You know that's the only first-person shooter.
I freaking missed that Psychonauts thing and the Jack Black thing because my freaking delivery guy decided to come right there. I'm like, oh my god, dude! And then he's in the truck and he's like, I'm like, get out the truck, bro. Like, get out the truck, bro. Like, bring me my shit, bro. And I'm standing there looking like real impatient. He's like, oh, hey, man, you look like you're in the middle of something. Yeah, bro, I'm in the middle of something. He's like, oh shit, sorry about that, man. And then he gets a call from a customer. I gotta stand there and watch him take the call. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god!
Baby! But honestly, like, in terms of Fable, like, it's cool that it's here. It's like one of those things where they just announced it.
Yeah, like that's how I feel. Like if the game is you're not getting the game the same year you're seeing it, and it's not gameplay, like I don't care. Like if it's 3 years out, why would I care?
With regards to Hellblade, well, with Hellblade, not seeing more Hellblade was a bit of a disappointment. That was a major disappointment in my opinion.
I didn't like. Why would you see more though? Because like they're making the game on Unreal Engine 5. There is no game.
I definitely agree.
That is true.
But this is so. Then this is the thing. Then this is what we were talking about. The same shit that we said about which PlayStation did for 2017 up to now. Stop showing shit that's 3 to 4 years out. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
You could have just showed the Xbox Series X in December, bro, and then just showed a clip of Halo and been good. Like we didn't need the extra shit because this game isn't gonna really be doing anything.
On the flip side of this coin, as annoying as this is as a gamer, they needed to do this because they needed to show people there's a roadmap, so they needed to do this. So next time there's no excuse, but they needed to do
roadmap though. It's no excuse now though, kinda, because you gave a roadmap for the last 7 fucking years, bro. Like you had your studios, you had everything, so it's no excuse on it. Because this is what I was saying. I was like, when we were having this conversation, this is exactly what I said. Like they're gonna show shit, but nothing's gonna be ready. And then what happened? They showed a bunch of shit, and nothing's ready. None of this shit is coming before 2022, bro. None of that. It's like maybe Rare's game, but Avowed's not gonna be there.
Everwild is, yeah.
Hellblade, like fucking Hellblade won't be ready next year, especially with COVID. So everybody, and plus with COVID, everybody's gonna probably be a couple months to a year behind. So we're not getting half of this. Yeah, we're not getting this shit for a while, bro. Like it wasn't bad, but I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't take a fucking like big ass sigh of relief. I was like, oh fuck yeah.
It wasn't definitely a terrible show. Like in comparison to anything,
terrible, but it just
except for the PlayStation show. But except with the exception of anything anyone else has done, it was great.
That PlayStation show was
definitely beat out that May show. That May show was terrible.
Yeah,
but it still didn't hit the heights that you wanted to get it to hit from, and most of that is because you know in your heart that a lot of what you saw you want to play, but you're not playing for the next 2 years
for a while.
So
well,
I don't know.
My gold standard for a launch event is still 2017's Nintendo event because they laid out.
What did they do in 2017 again?
They laid out for the next year.
Yeah, they showed what they were doing for the next year.
What they were gonna have, when they were gonna have it roughly, and they had release.
Wasn't 2017 the only Zelda year, or am I tripping? No,
it was. He's talking about for the year though, not he was talking about for the year, not just the launch.
Switch event.
5 years.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the Switch event.
Oh, the one in January. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, not the E3 one.
Yeah. And they told us things like you're gonna have Splatoon 2 in the spring.
Yeah.
And you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have Mario Odyssey.
Well, yeah, that
at
was the
holidays.
preamble to what
And
turned
you're
out to be an
gonna
amazing
have-
year for Switch.
Yeah. And they
J
told
Dub's
us
already
what
getting
games we were
started.
gonna have for the
Yeah,
Of
whole
course,
next
yeah.
year. And they
All
gave us
them
some
ponies
further
when they
out.
saw the credits roll or the not the credits
Yeah.
but the
Oh,
the
fuck-
copyright thing
fuck
come up and
yeah.
like yeah we're done.
But you know
Everybody
why?
they were like, woo!
But do you know why though? Because
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been that bad outside of like the Xbox guys